there, Outlaws. Hey, it's KGB from the C Sports Network, bringing you another live Braves stream. That's right, boys and girls, game 2 between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Atlanta Braves. We took game 1 last night, 7-2. Finally, guys, we got back-to-back wins. Is the monkey off our back? That's the question. Is the monkey off our back? Well, we're going to have to watch today's game and find out. Happy early Father's Day for everybody. I know it's not until tomorrow, and we are streaming tomorrow, but I'd like to just get it out there just in case. Never know what could happen. Hi there, David. How you doing? Welcome in the chat. Welcome in. Welcome aboard, everybody. All right, so as you know, we always take at least 15-20 minutes. We do a little bit of talking before the start of the game. First pitch is scheduled for 4:10 Eastern, 3:10 Central. That's first pitch scheduled for 4:10 Eastern, 3:10 Central. We are about 19 minutes out. 19 minutes out, guys and gals. We like to take this time to finish getting everything set up. As you know, there's things that I can't set up until after the stream is started. How you doing, Nathaniel? Welcome in, my friend. So, do you guys think? What do you think? We're going to see the Braves pull another win. I mean, they played phenomenal. Now, we do have some significant changes in the lineup, guys. We're actually going to see Jarred Kelenic heading to center field today. Jarred will be leading off for the Braves. He'll be batting first. Then we got second baseman Ozzie Albies batting second. We'll have Marcell Ozuna, our designated hitter, batting third. Matt Olson, our first baseman, batting fourth. We'll see our third baseman, Austin MVP Riley, batting fifth. And then Adam Duvall he'll be moving into left field, and he'll be batting sixth. We'll see Sean Murphy with the duties today. So they did not switch out to D-Drain, even though Sean caught for Chris Sale yesterday. We're going to see Murph batting seventh. He's our catcher. Then we got Orlando Arcia, our shortstop, batting eighth. And then Ramon Marino, I believe that's how you say his name, is going to be playing right field today. Then, of course, today's pitcher for the Atlanta Braves will be Charlie Morton, our right-handed pitcher. Kelenic, huh? Yep. Yes, sir. Kelenic is leading off, and he's playing center field even. So it's good to see that these youngsters are so versatile. I mean, hey, you know, Kelenic and Duvall are your only two real significant changes to the roster at the beginning of the season. They're the only two real significant changes. You know, with Rosario moving on to the Washington Nationals. But these guys I think they have proven they deserve to be here. These guys are playing good ball. I mean, they're hitting. They're producing. They've had both of them have had some amazing plays. Kelenic yesterday, taking that homer away from Tampa Bay. I mean, it was questioned whether it would have been a home run or not. It looked to me that it would have been. It barely, but I believe it would have been. And he stole it from him. I mean, the guys are doing great. We just, like I've been talking, we need to play positional ball. We need to start getting base hits, getting our guys on, moving them around the base, Stop trying to slam every ball over the wall. Yes, home runs are great. Absolutely. But so is playing positional ball and getting a lead. How about getting us them leads first? Then you could go try smashing the ball a few times. But first, get on base, do your job, get on base, move around, and score. That's my opinion. I certainly hope today is a wash and rinse repeat of yesterday. We need them. We absolutely need them to be able to catch up to the Philadelphia Phillies. We need the Phillies to continue losing. And not only do we need the Phillies to lose, but we need them to lose to divisional rivals. As well as other teams, but it's better for them to lose to the division rivals. All right, so we are 15 minutes. Guys and gals, 15 minutes from first pitch. I think the stream's been running long enough. I should be able to start my back end now. Yeah, some weird thing when I very first start the stream. I know I've told you guys this before that I always open a page to the channel so I can watch. I really don't have to do it that way to watch the chat. I just do. It saves the hassle of trying to log into the chat through OBS. And then there's a back end, we call it. We call it the back end. It's on the studio page where you log into the live stream there as well. And you can see all the statistics and if you're doing something wrong that they deem inappropriate, they'll message you in there. They'll give you a warning and tell you to stop. So I always have that up to make sure nothing like that happens, because Maverick of all people got me in trouble back in January of 23, I believe. I got my first community guideline strike. To this day, I have no idea what I did. But he had told you guys he was going to stream a playoff game for the Georgia Bulldogs, and then he bailed on you. He came to me at the last minute asking me to do it, so I threw it up there, and I got a community guideline strike for it. And they had actually sent me a warning in the back end like that about it. And this is before I knew they did that, so I didn't realize they were doing it. And since I didn't respond in a timely manner, they took my stream down. So I always keep that up. Anyways, moral of the story, when I very first start the stream, I try to bring the back end in, that part up. The statistics, it doesn't track concurrent viewers, it doesn't show the views, it doesn't show any of that stuff to me. But if I wait a little bit and then do it, everything works just fine. So there we go. And that's I like to grab the pop-out chat from that back end page as well. Just because of the wonderful things he does. That's right, gentlemen, ABC ball. I mean, that is all we are looking for. And hopefully, I mean, we're going to find out today. We will find out for today if the team has actually figured that out and accepted it. Because the last couple games with Harris and Albies, they have started both games off fabulous. I mean, awesome. But again, unfortunately, Harris went down yesterday, and I have not seen. I don't have Mav here to let us know. I do not. Oh, pardon me. I did not see any news about Harris. So maybe we could get that looked up sometime before we go into the game or whatnot. We are 10 minutes. 10 minutes from first pitch, everybody. At the start of the game, we'll have Yandy Diaz batting first for the Rays, and then we'll have Brandon Lowe on deck, and then Isaac Paredes or Paredes.
Guaranteed. Bank on it, folks.
All right, so
this ball is hammered deep to left. Forget about it.
That was Austin Riley's two-run home run yesterday.
The Braves offense is heating up just like the Atlanta weather. What will Jeff Francoeur's bold prediction be today? Find out next on Valley Sports.
All right, here we go. It's not the official start, but we like to catch this intros in.
Atlanta Braves baseball on Valley Sports is presented by Truist. A sunny and hot June afternoon, and that Braves offense heating up a little bit last night. 7 runs in the first 2 innings en route to the victory over Tampa Bay. Welcome to the broadcast booth, everybody. Brandon Gaudin, Jeff the Cowboy Francoeur alongside. But Jeff, it was nice to see the offense kind of break out last night, especially in those first 2 innings.
Well, I'll tell you, you think about it, 6 runs the night before, 7 yesterday. And this is a team that, yes, for 5 weeks it has been scuffling offensively, but we know the back of the baseball cards. Marcell Ozuna has been outstanding all year. But Olsen and Riley, to me, if these 2 guys start to do what we're accustomed to seeing, look, we might not put the numbers up that we did last year, but it's still one of the top offenses in baseball, and they have a lot of success when these guys are going. So hopefully they'll continue the momentum and, you know what, win 3 in a row.
Why not? Braves could certainly use it right now. 2 wins in a row, trying to turn that to 3 here today at Truist Park. When we come back, we're going to have some fun. Look at Birdie's back.
The Birdman.
And the horses are here. Need we say more? Just come back, and then after that, we're going to play some baseball.
Big Bird.
People said I was crazy.
That's right, everybody. Make sure to get your All-Star votes in. You can go to MLB.com. You should be able to vote from the MLB.com. Obviously, we're not going to be sending as many of our boys to the All-Star game as we did last year. But we do have some deserving fellers. All right. Now we're just waiting for the interactive to go live. All right, sorry about that. I was just looking up a couple things. Cool. Now, we will not probably see Maverick. I already gave him I already gave him. I already called him. He did not respond. Go figure, right? I'll tell you what. For what he had to do today, I don't know how anybody could still be doing it right now. All right. We're back down to Truist Park.
As Nick Green said, we ain't need no stinking handlers on our horses. Tampa Bay Rays visiting your Atlanta Braves for Game 2 of 3 here at Truist Park. Nick Green, Trevor Scales here with you on the battery at Truist Park. And to get right to it, man, I need you to sell me on the case for Marcell Ozuna via the Chick-fil-A Game Nugget and his case to get out there to Texas.
Well, he's clearly the best DH in the game. I know a lot of people are talking about Ohtani, and he will. And obviously we can't vote for them, but you can't vote for Marcell and the other guys on the
statistically,
sure, the pitchers are up to manager's discretion, but anybody with any kind of sense is going to know that those three guys are certainly worthy. We're going to head to break here on headed to a Braves matchup against the Tampa Bay Rays. It's Charlie Morton's 8th career start against his former squad. We'll show down in a matinee version here.
So remember, head on over to MLB.com and get your votes in, guys and gals. Right, when they come back, we should have the Rays and the Braves. Now, if in fact the interactive gives us any problems today, we will be reverting back to the old school ESPN Interactive. Welcome back, David. That's right, let's go Braves. David says, let's go Braves. I checked my statistics. It says the channel's being pushed just about 80% from YouTube, but last couple streams we haven't really had a lot of people showing.
Look, things may seem fine down there, but you need
We've
to
had all the good people, all the regulars.
Okay. Does this look okay?
Hey, welcome in, everybody.
How do I protect myself?
With the new Scott's Healthy Plus Lawn Food. It's the only product that prevents 27 diseases while feeding your grass to help keep your lawn healthy this season. Wanted to show you how to put it on?
No, we're going to give an early shout out, guys, to
the new Scott's Turf Builder Healthy Plus Lawn
one
Food
of our regulars,
Feed it.
to Mr. Mean Gene. I
gives
hope
meaning
you're
to a
feeling
summer.
better today, bro.
Performance, consistency,
Pretty tragic what happened with you yesterday. And,
performance,
boy, I
consistency,
thought a lot about
time.
that last night.
performance, consistency,
Barely got any sleep. I
performance, consistency, time.
just want to know if there's
And then,
anything I can
when
do
you
to
see
help
it,
you out, my friend.
You know,
If there is,
the
don't hesitate
authentic.
to email me.
new era,
Reach
the
out.
official cap of Major League Baseball.
You need something, just let me know.
Visit your local
for those of you who might not know,
sponsor of the Atlanta Braves.
He had
By Xfinity.
I
Stream
believe
Braves
he was in his
baseball
wood
with
shop.
Xfinity because it's
He
only
had
live once.
good shop
And by
accident.
Delta Airlines. Keep climbing.
Severely.
Keep the bottled water close by 98 degrees on a
injured
steamy
his
afternoon
hand.
here at Atlanta. Game 2 of the series. Well, yesterday in Game 1, Michael Harris exited with a hamstring injury. For an update, let's go down to the person who's in the
Here we go. Update on Michael Harris.
Brandon, thank you so much. As you mentioned, Michael Harris had left that game early. At that time, it was just some tightness. An MRI following the game last night resulted in a left hamstring strain. So as a result, he has been placed on the 10-day injured list. Brian Snitker clarified this afternoon that there's no timetable on when he could return, so they had to find some answers. As a result, they selected the contract of Ramon Laureano, who will be in the lineup here tonight. He has a lot of major league experiences, a little under a decade playing for multiple teams. He was released by the Guardians earlier this season, selected by the Braves, and he was really interested in coming here because of some outfield opportunity following injury. He said you never want to see that happen to a player, but it was an appeal. He has some friendships in the locker room, like with Matt Olson from his time in Oakland, and he also talked about the appeal of it being an old school mentality with the Braves. He said they don't just rely on analytics, a lot of appeal for him here in Atlanta, guys.
All right, thank you very much. And he is in the lineup, but first let's get you the Rays lineup presented by your local Toyota dealers. A little bit of a change, including Brandon Lau in that second spot in the order. And Josh Lowe hitting cleanup. Josh Lowe is a kid from Marietta. We'll talk about that a little bit later. But opposing those hitters, it's a guy who spent 2019 and 2020 in Tampa as a Ray, and that's Charlie Morton.
Yeah, Charlie, you can see that in 12 starts this season. For Charlie, key again, we talked so many times, Brandon, but it's going to be limiting that walks. His last start versus Washington, 0 walks. So when he's able to throw the ball in the strike zone, we know with that great curveball, one of the best in the game, that's when he is so tough.
Wearing those City Connect Saturday uniforms down there. Jeff, how about your Ford keys?
Yeah, keep the line moving. You saw what Lopez did. You saw what Sale did. Now for Morton, keep that energy, keep that mojo going. And look, why not? Calling another Riley bomb. I went to the well last night. I'm going right back.
Worked really well last night. Not only the homer, but a double and a single for Riley.
I know you wanted that triple.
I did. Could have had you on a horse instead.
Yeah, we'll have to see when Hannah can give us the update about the whole crew out there at the Battery today and what went on.
A lot of sweat was involved. I'm sure about that.
Sure, it's hot.
Yandy Diaz.
All right, we're going to pause that up. We're going to let the interactive, looks like it might be giving us an issue. Pause it up. Okay, here comes, there comes the team out of the ground. I love it. Here comes the batter, elevator, and out of the ground as well. Okay.
Digging in, first pitch fouled away, and off we go. Right on time here at 4:10 Eastern.
All right, so first pitch was a foul ball.
So Charlie Morton, as I mentioned, 2019, he was an all-star with Tampa Bay, also pitched for the Rays during the 2020 COVID-shortened season. And in a couple of postseasons, both of those years, Charlie was really good, making 6 starts and was 5-1 in postseason games.
Anthony Diaz with a 259 average, 4 home runs, 30 ribbies, and a 680 OPS on the season.
This is up and in here to Yandy Diaz. 2 balls and a strike. Braves opting to do a show and go today with the Heat. It's been a long road trip.
Yeah.
And last night just didn't take batting practice. You understand that today, right?
I tell you all the time, if there's one thing I could change about my career, I'd take half the amount of batting practice I did. Sometimes it's good to just stay in the air conditioning.
That is perfect. Curveball, and that buckles the knees of Diaz.
That's a K on the day for Charlie Morton.
Opponent's hitting 164
First K of
2 strikes off of Charlie Morton. And that's what he's able to do. When he gets ahead like that, it's so tough to pull the trigger on that curveball. In fact, that's something the Braves have done a great job. Sale, they're hitting 158, Fried 137, and Lopez .96. So they're putting guys away when they get ahead.
Those guys have just been so consistent. We've told you all year long.
High and outside, ball 1.
But this Braves staff, even though the 5th spot in the rotation with the injury to Strider has been a bit of a question mark, those top 4 have been really good for Atlanta.
We have 1 out. We have Brandon Lau at bat, and count is 2 2-0. Balls, those strikes.
2-0 to Brandon Lau.
Swing and a miss. Strike
Brandon
one.
Lau playing second base yesterday.
Charlie Morton
Jose
shut down the
Caballero,
first batter.
who was pulled in the second
Leadoff
inning.
batter.
The second baseman, he had an illness, was really bothering him, so they took him out. He's not in the lineup today, so Lau getting the start at second. Four-seamer inside.
Come on, ump. This definitely must be a different ump. Yesterday's ump, these pitches were being called strikes all day long.
And this is a former teammate of Charlie Morton's. He's been with the Rays for 7 years, so certainly some
swing and a
familiarity
miss.
there.
Strike
In fact,
two.
They both made that All-Star
got a
team
full
together
count.
in
3-2
2019.
count.
Yeah,
One
I
out.
was
Top
going to say,
first.
remember those few years there, Lau was one of the
Come
best
on,
second
Uncle
basemen
Charlie.
in baseball. Kind of regress some.
He's earning
All
a walk
four.
here with one out in the
That
first.
was nowhere near the zone.
Let's look at the racetrack defense for the Atlanta Braves.
That looks like we might be in
Looks
for
a
a
little
long
different
day
again.
with
Kelly
Charlie
got
Morton
at center,
today.
as Hannah told you about. Laureano making his Braves debut out
Morton
at right.
looking
Infield, though, that
outstanding
looks the
last
same.
season, and this season is just kind
They said it
of.
just like when Ronald went down.
had-
Now Harris.
had some
This
good
is a game
games
where you got to
and
keep
he's
moving.
had plenty
Guys
of
got to
battles.
step up.
And no word on how long it's going to be right now. It's just taking it day by
That
day
was a strike,
with
Mom.
Michael Harris, but he's on the 10-day IL, so you know he can't
That was a
return
strike.
in the next week and a half.
There you go. The updated news on Michael Harris. He's on the 10-day IR.
Well, now we say too, for him, for Michael,
Now,
that's such a big
this
part
ump.
of his game, his speed.
Okay,
So
Morton's last
doesn't
pitch
mean
was
that it's
bottom
worse than
bottom
anything,
left
but I think
corner,
for him, you just
and
you
it
know
was
right
plenty,
away, there's no way I'm playing in the next
yay
week.
far above the
So-
line. Got called a ball.
Left field and fair.
It'll be base hit out to left field.
Ball. Allows
It'll
him
be a
to
standing
third.
double.
He'll stop there, and it's a double for Isak Paredes.
So now we have runners on first or second and third. Pardon me. One out.
Well, that's a
Morton
curveball that kind of just
already
backed
struggling.
up on Charlie.
Anyways, go back to that
Trying to have
pitch.
it bite away.
The one pitch was above the line,
Instead,
and it should have
right
been a
into his
strike.
bat, turned on it.
Bottom left corner.
Kind of similar to how last
Ump
night's
called
game
it a
started
ball.
when Tampa got a couple on early and
The next
scored a run
pitch
in
was
that
the
first
bottom
inning.
right corner and
And now
was
the cleanup
just as
hitter
much below the
is a
line
kid
as the
who's from
last
Atlanta,
pitch
grew
was
up a
above,
Braves fan,
and
and
the
that
ump called
Josh
that a
Lowe.
strike.
It's his first time playing at
This
Truist
guy.
Park. His parents, his grandmother, his high school coaches are here.
I know. He likes to dump
So
on
a
the
big
umps.
moment for him. He went to Pope High School, just 11 miles away from where we sit at Truist Park.
We're a bunch of ump dumpers, man. Sometimes they deserve it. The way they call their name.
Man,
That was close. Nate Tomlinson, home plate umpire, not giving him the call.
Yeah, it's
great
garbage.
pitch.
That was a strike all day long.
And Frenchie, obviously, you came up with the Braves, so
And,
it was
and
different for you.
Charlie's
but for Lowe, this must be a
defense,
pretty
this
cool
ump
moment
has
here to come
already
back home.
been
well,
garbage.
yeah. And
It's already
knowing-
proven he
I'm
needs
sure
to
like
go
anything,
the hell
you grew up
home.
a big Braves fan, and you got all your friends and family here.
He's got a chance to help his team. That will drive one in. The ball is carrying today all the way to the warning track. So an RBI
right, so Tampa
for
Bay
Josh Lowe,
is
and it's
gonna
1-0
score.
Tampa Bay.
That was a
Yeah, that's what I was
sacrifice
going to
fly
say. You know, one thing we've seen
out
at this park when it
left
starts
center.
to warm up, man, that ball continues to go. And as you said, this took Kelnick all the way to the warning track.
That's Kelnick today playing in center field.
Hit it high, let it fly.
Worked last night.
Yeah.
This is so far a carbon copy to last night. Again, the Rays jumped out 1-0, and then Atlanta got 5 in the bottom of the first and 2 in the second, and never looked back.
Batter.
Randy Arozarena calling time and wants to doctor up his bat here, or his batting gloves.
Must have had a little too much pine tar on him. It's probably not the best day for them to wear those all black uniforms, huh?
That'd be a correct statement. Is that a clubhouse manager that made that decision?
I don't know. I'm like, of all the things today in today's game with health, nutrition that they just pour into, it's like, who thought of this?
Couldn't we have gone with the Grays instead? Can't do the whites with the Braves doing the City Connects, but could have gone with the Grays today.
It's true, though. There you go. 1-1 to count.
Randy Arozarena.
Arozarena with a 174 batting average, 599 OPS.
And Charlie fooled him with a changeup, 1-2
on the season. That was an 86-mile-an-hour changeup.
Such a good pitch, especially to righties for me, for Charlie, because if you're facing Charlie, you're
2
thinking
outs,
nothing
runner
but
on
fastball,
third, top of
curveball,
the
not that
first.
changeup.
Tampa Bay leading 1-0.
Charlie trying to put
how
it
you
away.
doing, Austin? Welcome in.
Got a piece.
Then you're already wrong, bro. Tampa Bay's already scored 1 run, bro. So it's 7-0 that you can't have it. Sorry.
Again, the 1-2.
They let you down already.
Spoiled. Rays with a loss last night. Now 4 games below 500. Atlanta,
Hey,
little
Shay, how you
2-game
doing?
win streak here, trying to put 3 wins together. Braves 7 games over 500.
Okay. He meant 7-1. I'll take that score.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Welcome in, everybody. Appreciate you stopping in.
With 2 curves, barely
If you
got
haven't
a piece
done
of him,
so
so he
yet,
climbed
please
the
be
ladder,
sure to
see if he
smash
tries
that
to go
thumbs
back
up
with that
for us.
curveball low and away.
We're looking for a 30-like goal.
Paredes down at third. And Arozarena is spoiling every curveball.
I almost feel like now, throw that 2-seamer in on his hands. He's got him leaning.
All right, here we go. 2-2 to count. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That's going to tire the side.
Charlie Morton, 2 strikeouts in the
Rays
first inning.
have taken an early lead, 1-0.
Faithful to take
As we
care of
head to the
Randy
bottom of the first.
Arozarena.
As long as I can remember, so we don't really have a lot of downtime. During the commercials, I usually just mute it and either talk or whatnot. We're gonna go ahead and try it this way. I'll play a little bit of music. Same song. Hey, we'll take that, Austin. As long as you want them to win, we're down with that. Oh yeah, your Yankees are doing real well this year. They are currently the best team in the MLB right now. Wins loss wise anyways. And Aaron Judge is atop of that home run leader. Last I looked, he had 25.
Today, grabbing an early 1-0 lead. Will be Jared Kelnick at the top.
All right, here
of
we
the
go.
Braves
Kelnick
order,
heading to the plate.
Presented by your local Toyota dealers. And then Ramon Laureano, Braves debut, and he will bat 9th. First time that Kelnick has hit first this year in a Braves uniform. He did do it a fair amount out in Seattle, so he is used to this spot in the order. And it's Ryan Pepiot. Serving up a pitch that is laced, but Lau will take it off the hop and make the play.
Yeah, mid-90s fastball. Difference, right? He's hitting 200 off him. Lefty's hitting 210.
I thought the interactive was behind. It wasn't.
He came up with the Dodgers the last 2 years. Debuted with the Dodgers in May
so
of 22.
Kelnick
7
rounded out
starts that season.
base.
Last year, he had an oblique injury that delayed his beginning of the year. Didn't come up with the Dodgers until August, so limited experience out.
All right. I got to pause it up. Let the interactive catch up.
West, and then he got traded to the Rays.
Now you are synced up.
Glasnow trade.
That's exactly right. Glasnow dealt to the Dodgers, and he was part of the return of that.
All right, so we got 1 out, 0-1 to count. That's going to be outside and ball.
He is a graduate of Butler University in Indianapolis, so we do like
with
that.
the 269 average hitting.
Highest
.73 OPS
guy ever
4
drafted out of
runs.
Butler for baseball. 3rd round pick.
Yeah.
Yep.
3rd round.
Third baseman, third base.
What are you trying to
no
say?
swing, so that'll be
just
2
asking.
Went to a couple
balls.
Final Fours in 2010 and 2011.
Two balls,
you
one
did.
strike.
It's not baseball, it's basketball, but be careful. Hal's also an Indiana guy over here. So Ozzie takes it inside 3-1.
Yeah, but he's not a Butler
Inside
fan.
3-1 to count.
That's not what he told me.
Ronald tore
Got on Butler's socks.
a
today.
ligament in his knee, Austin. So he is out. He is out for at least until the 2025 season.
Hitters count. Ozzie grounds it sharply
That's
to
going to be a
deep.
ground ball to first baseman,
So a
to the
couple of bounce
pitcher,
outs to the
steps on
right
the
side
back
of
for out
the
number 2.
infield. As we get a look at the rest of that Tampa Bay defense, brought to you by our friends at Racetrack, Palacio, Siri, Josh Lowe, left to right. And remember, it's spelled the same, but it's Brandon Lau at second base.
You did a good job, especially when they're batting only 2 apart.
Throws you off a little bit.
Lau low.
All right, so we got 2 outs, bottom of the first. Tampa Bay currently leading 1-0. We got Big Bear, Marcell Ozuna up the bat.
Brandon Lau's
It's
been
high
asked
and
about that a
outside for
ton,
ball
by the way,
1.
and he says it's always been that way. Generations, doesn't know why. So he
Yeah, it's not
basically
his
says,
fault.
yeah, it's like, stop asking me.
Yeah.
I don't know why we say Lau. It's just been that way.
Yeah.
Oh, Bear,
An
that
old
was your
teammate of mine,
pitch.
Matt Diaz. Always ask him, why is it not Diaz? I don't know.
Well, if you remember, there was a
Welcome
pitcher
in,
in the
everybody.
majors named Chad Godin, which is the
Yep.
same spelling as my last name, and that's actually the correct
Get
way to
some
pronounce it. So when
pitcher.
people in Louisiana or up in Canada hear my last name, they say Godin. We butchered it, but we're sticking with it. So two balls and 2 strikes to the Big Bear.
He just hit the catcher on his follow through again.
He did it last night. Did he clip him again?
And Austin, we lost
Last night
Michael
it was
Harris
Alex Jackson.
yesterday
I
to
think
the
he got the
10
glove
day.
here of Ben
Yeah.
Rortvedt.
I think they said it
Little
was
beware shot.
A little love tap.
hamstring strain.
Well, this time
That's going to be
Rortvedt
foul ball in play.
play. No, he runs
Nope.
out of room.
Just out of room.
Heads up, Derek Schiller.
Is he still down there?
Yeah.
Did he attempt to make the play?
No. I'm going to be honest with you. You kind of got a little scared of that one. He got scared.
I think Snit just looked over at him and said, make a play.
Look at this. He
He
bailed.
bailed. Oh, folks, that's the president of your Atlanta Braves right there. And Mike Plant to his right.
Now, Mike Tuff got it. He wasn't going to move.
Foul ball.
Mark was an athlete back in the day.
He was. Apparently not anymore.
We got to talk to him after the game.
Jeez.
They're looking up here right now. Make a play. Oh, he got the call on the corner.
Oh, come on, You were
Marcell
calling
has a
them
word for
freaking
Nate
balls
Thompson, and we
for
have a word
the
for
Braves, and
Derek
now you're
Schiller.
giving these guys strikes.
I'm Jay, and this
What,
is
you
my
got some
home.
debt
My
to
first
pay?
big purchase.
Pardon me, but that is crap. I'm all right if an umpire is consistent across the board, but this guy, come on, that is blatant. Hey, welcome in, everybody. If you haven't done so yet, please smash that thumbs up. And if you haven't, be sure to join go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We'd love to have some more outlaws join the fun. Yeah, I hope they score. We're not starting out too well. We come back, we'll have Richie Palacios at bat, Ahmed Rosario on deck, and Ben Rortvelt will be batting third in the hole.
Knows what he's doing around the horses and the cattle, the
Yeah,
rest
we're
of
back
it.
to
Well,
Truist.
Hannah, she grew up riding horses too, so we'll give her some credit. Trevor and Nick, they were fish out of water. Speaking of Birdie, we are very pleased to have him in the booth. How are you, man?
Thank you, guys. I feel the love. Braves country is like a family.
Auburn
It's so great to be
joining
back
Jeff
and see everybody and just be around the energy.
I tell you what, it is so good to see you at the park up here.
All right,
Gotta
Charlie
ask you
Morton's
right off the
first
bat.
pitch is high and outside.
Trevor and Nick,
ball
who was
one.
better on the horse?
Oh, gosh.
Be honest now.
Morton
You know what?
already.
I got to
the
give it up for
28th
Trevor
pitch.
because he has the biggest biceps I've ever
That
seen on a
one's
horse.
gonna.
Yeah.
The horse was like, why this
That's gonna
guy?
paint the
You know, there
right
was others you
line
could have
for
picked,
strikes.
and he
1-1 to
came
count.
down the road and was very
Comes
nervous,
wind
but he
up.
faked it. And
So you're saying
delivered.
Nick's kind
Foul
of just
ball.
scrawny and didn't really deliver much to the horse?
Yeah, Nick's in shape. I mean, Trevor is too. It's a different kind of shape. You know, he's more of that.
Charlie's
football
already
linebacker.
struggling.
Yeah.
Nick's that, you know,
Kinda like
kicker.
That's-
He's like 160 pounds,
Nick
and
does
he came
not
down. Nick's
let
always the best dressed,
him
as we
dig
all
his-
know. But I got to give it up for Trevor for fighting through the anxiety and doing a good job.
Yeah.
Morton striking out Palacios. Is this the time,
Got
Birdie,
him
that I tell you I
striking.
was a kicker in high school, by the way?
Hey, that's okay.
That's 3 Ks on the day for.
Yeah, if you call that playing, yeah. I played soccer and then I kicked in football.
Well, I was a pitcher in baseball, and they would always make fun of us and say kickers field too in spring training. So I know what you feel like.
But we said yesterday that they were going to be your horses. Those actually weren't your horses.
No, they're not. Even though we have some horses, we moved some horses, but you know, Adam Zimmerman called me for this event, and I was like, Adam, it's not like a bike. You know, you can't just bring horses down and then ride them. They're going to see barricades and examine. Like, you need really great qualified horses. Adam came up with the idea. I wanted to credit him for that. But you know, we're traveling halfway down Battery Avenue, and music blares all of a sudden, so that could be scary from a horse that doesn't
How
hear
you
that.
doing,
So
George?
Your horses aren't prepared for that, is what
No,
you're
All right,
you-
so
you
2
know,
and 1
horses
to
are
count.
1 through 10. 10 is like a
Ahmed
Mustang.
Rosario,
1 is bomb-proof.
who has a
So you need a
294
horse
batting
that's
average,
bomb-proof
2
that can
runs,
handle
23 ribbies,
a gun on a movie
and a
set going off their head.
.725
You know,
OPS on
crazy
the
fan
season.
runs around and yells,
That's
that
going to
kind of
be a
stuff.
fly ball out to right
First
field.
test for Laureano in his Braves debut,
So
and he
that
catches
is
it
Laureano.
I can already feel the energy. You're back.
Oh, thank you, man.
Catching it for the easy can of corn.
Everybody's really well. Let me just say
Easy
something.
can of
Where's the
corn,
camera?
out number
Right here.
2.
One
Sorry
shot,
about the
Braves
yawn.
country. Thank you so much for praying for my wife, Kim, thinking of us and always telling me that. You know,
Yeah.
I would go out to a Publix or wherever, and everybody would say, hey, how's your wife? And then they would say, I would always say, I'm praying for her. And, you know, they know faith is an important part of my life, but doctors didn't know what to do. That was like all
Yo,
I had.
George. Well,
But late January, she came back online and is pretty much back to normal. But there were some tough periods where she would
All
wake
right,
up
so
not
1 and 1
know
to
who I
count.
was, or it's called septic delirium, where she would think, just is very weird, but you know, like Sinead O'Connor was going to bring her headphones, and she was insistent on that.
Wow.
And, right? So
Yeah.
you would sit there, and when your septic is the leading cause of death in hospitals, it's when your body stops pumping blood, and so you start
Right, 2 out. Stop
you
at
lose
second.
oxygen to major
1 and 2
organs,
to
and there's
count.
damage, and you don't know how much of that you're going to get
Tampa
back
Bay
if you
with
can
an early
reverse
lead,
that
1-0
process.
over the
So
Braves.
it was touch and go for a while. It was a long year.
Come on, Charlie.
So yeah, that's where we're at, and I'm just happy to say that she's okay. Not everybody can say
Foul
that. I
ball.
feel
We
very
will do
blessed,
it
very
again.
fortunate, and Braves fan caring,
Remember,
rallying
ladies and
around
gentlemen,
me, saying
we
they
are
missed
trying to
me.
reach that
Those were a
1,000
lot
goal.
of things that brought a
And
smile to my
beyond,
face
we
during
are
that
at
time.
Well, I'll tell you what, well said,
926 of that 1,000.
All of us knew you were exactly
We are
where you
small
needed to be at that time.
channel,
Yeah, thank you.
Just trying to
And I missed you guys more
recognize
than
and
you
get out
missed
there.
me. I love
So
talking
please, if
sliders.
you'd like to
Everybody
help
knows that.
us,
Sometimes I can
sure,
talk too much
subscribe
about a
to
good
the channel.
slider. But it was the relationships I
We
missed,
do
the
all
people
kinds
in
of
the
live
truck.
streams. Goal is
going to Miami, playing tennis. Gretchen, Brandon, Drew, everybody.
150 streams of
missed the locker room. Missed
not
coming
only
up
the
here
Braves,
and hearing a
but
fan
other,
tell a great
other
story about
teams
Braves
well.
country when they were
But
a
the
little
goal
kid and
is
their
to at
dad
least
set them
stream
down and Dale
150
Murphy was playing. You know,
games.
it's such a family here, and I just missed everything, not just what happened on the field and a good walk.
We also
Well, since you were here for
got
the
him.
1-2-3 inning, we're bringing you back
That's
for the
going to be a
bottom.
1-2-3 inning for Charlie.
I did well enough for another half inning.
Glad he's making me eat my words.
Introducing Kohl's new customer.
So we're going to head to the bottom of the second. Tampa Bay still lead them 1-0. We got the big O, Matt Olson, heading to the plate. We'll have Austin Riley on deck, and Adam Duvall will be batting third in the hole. They had somebody put one to the wall, which brought in an RBI run. Thank you for the likes, guys and gals. Thank you for the likes. We're already at 11. If we keep them coming, we've set a 30-like goal for tonight. We're 19 likes away from that goal. So if you haven't done so, be sure to smash the thumbs up for us. And best of all, subscribe to the channel. I didn't sleep well last night.
Bottom of the second.
All right, we are back to Truist Park.
Paul Bird is with us. And Paul, you got your baseball now.
Yeah, got my baseball.
Now you're back.
Now I'm back. This just, my heart rate goes down a little bit. I feel like I'm pitching, got to breathe, got to relax.
It goes from 160 to 145.
That's it, man. That's it. Yeah, I feel good now.
Well, I was telling you during the break, today's the first time you and I have ever met.
Yes.
But over the last year and a half, I've
It's
heard
not
so
that
many
great.
stories
Tampa
about
Bay
you.
Rays.
Some funny, some heartwarming, some a little sketchy that we can't share on air. But all of them, it just makes me feel like I've already known you for so many years. So it's good to finally have you up here, Bernie.
Likewise, man. Likewise. Great things about you, your voice.
Sorry, George,
the voice.
what were you saying?
You know, so it's been really fun to listen to you guys. The sketchy stories are from Frenchie.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He exaggerates a little bit.
Yeah, this hump has already not been calling great
Is
ball.
he going to reach?
Come on, Riley, come on!
Pretty nice play by the pitcher, Pepiot.
Oh.
Well, Bernie, what
Looks
have
like
you
they
thought
got
of
him.
watching the Braves this year? Obviously been going through a little
All right.
bit of a struggle.
I yelled
here
Riley.
offensively.
It was Matty.
Yeah, I think the thing I was saying
Take
earlier,
a look at that one more
most
time.
teams cannot handle losing a Spencer Strider and Acuna, an MVP, an all-star pitcher who's one of the best in the games, 102 miles an hour. This team can. And when they did it all
All
they
right,
didn't have
here
Acuna that
comes
year.
Austin
He hung on
MVP
Snit's
Riley up the
great
bat.
leadership.
Come on,
Somebody
Riley.
needed to step up. Alex Anthopoulos made great trades.
You need a
at the
home
deadline.
run.
You had a beast like Soler leading off. So this year may need a little bit of some of that. I don't want to run away with the division and sit for a little while.
I don't think that's going to happen this year.
I don't think it is. That's a good thing.
I agree.
George,
You don't just assume you're going to get in there.
my
you fight like
interactive
a
is
dog to
always
get there
a little bit
and do your best.
behind the
But
actual
I like
game.
that momentum if
So
they can get there.
it
carried
allows
into
me
the
to
playoffs
pause
this
the
year.
game and let the
And
interactive
then
catch
Azuma
up.
has obviously said, get on
I
my
don't know
back.
what you're talking about with
I don't think
the
that's
Braves
going to
pitcher being
continue. I
out
think
there
other
when you
guys
said
are going to
that.
step up, get a
Because
few guys, Harris,
on
healthy
my
again.
end,
It'll be interesting
it was
to
already
see.
the Tampa Bay
There's always a
pitcher
wild
standing there
card.
when you said
Ian Anderson.
Yep.
Somebody like that could join late,
so
help
that
out.
might be on your end.
But pitching is going to carry
not
you,
sure.
and I think it's going to come
Hey,
down
D,
to the
welcome in,
offense
my
and a few
friend.
guys stepping up.
Well, and Frenchie and I were talking about it last night.
How
Like, you go to
has
the postseason, you
your
always feel like if you've got
Father's
three
Day
starters, no
weekend
matter
been
how you
going?
get to the postseason, you feel good.
Yeah.
Well, with Lopez, Sale, and Fried right now, that's a pretty good 1-2-3
That's right,
combo.
ladies and gentlemen.
It
I'd like
is.
to
I
tell
mean,
all
I'll
you
put that
daddies out there,
up
happy
against
early
any team in
Father's
the
Day.
league.
I
You come
realize
play in this house.
I realize that
turn the lights out.
I plan on streaming
iPhones
tomorrow,
going off, and everybody's screaming and yelling.
and that
as
we
the
should
Dodgers and other people
should
said
be able
it's
to
a very
spend some of the
intimidating
Father's
place
Day
to
together,
play.
but
So
you never know
get there,
what could happen.
throw all of that at them,
So
and
I
I
just
like our
want to take
chances.
this opportunity to tell you now.
I just felt we were a
happy
little
early
flat
Father's Day,
the last couple of
just
years
in case
in the end.
Well,
something comes up and I'm unable
you
to
have
do
that
this.
ability to get there. There's no doubt about it. Riley, another good sign for him. Drawing a walk
I had
right
a
here,
very,
but
very nice
this is the
surprise
three
this
that we
morning
talked
when I
about right
woke
here.
up.
And I know we have an
I
unbelievable offense
fell
last
asleep
year.
here in my
We didn't
chair,
have this
working
going to
on-
the playoffs.
No, you
You
got
even know who your
working on
starter for game
stream
3 is
stuff.
going to be. So that's what I continue to say.
And,
you get 3 guys like this healthy going into
At
the
some
playoffs.
point, my wife would come in.
bullpen.
They made it back from
You take your
from their
chances.
trip.
two dominant
It was
lefties,
nice,
and all those
pleasant
guys have
surprise to have her
experience.
And Duvall now taking a strike from Pepiot. And yeah, that's the thing. And
That's
Richard and I
good.
talked about yesterday, Bertie.
That's
but
definitely good, D.
Alex Anthopoulos said the other day, really a concerted
How you
effort
doing,
this
Shay?
year to kind of use more of a 6-man rotation, give these guys a little extra
All right, guys,
break, because
remember,
he felt like
get that thumbs
at
up
the
for
end
us.
of 22 and 23, some of those starters were gassed,
Dean,
and maybe
Shay,
that caused some
Tim,
problems
all you guys, if you
in
haven't
the
yet, please
postseason.
be sure to hit that
Bang,
thumbs
bang
up.
play. Oh, they doubled him off.
Oh, they say they got him at the
So he
bag.
got on via the walk, did Riley, but Pepiot
End of the
takes it out of the
second.
air, turns it into a double play. You got another half
Let's
inning
see
in you.
that.
I'll stay. If
All
you'll
right.
have me, I will stay.
All right, we're
I
coming
feel the
back.
love.
We're coming back with Bertie for the third.
They got him. Wow. Who's doubled up? Yeah, welcome in there, Tim. George, I still don't know what you're talking about. I guess if I see what you're saying, player at the base being doubled up. Wasn't for me. Are we watching two different things or what? All right, so when they come back, we'll have Jose Siri at bat. Yandy Diaz, top of their batting order, will be on deck, and Brandon Lau will be batting third in the hole. It could possibly be starting to act up, yeah. Oh, I see. Okay. Okay, I see. I thought you were saying something was wrong with the stream again. My bad.
One nothing right now as Charlie Morton faces Jose.
All right, we
Siri
are
in the
right
bottom of the
on.
order. Paul Bird back with us here in the booth for the third inning.
It might be
Well, it's one thing to
just
ride a horse,
split
Bird. It's
second
another one to
or
ride a
so
horse on a
between us.
98-degree day.
Yeah.
Still, that'd be
Yeah.
a little warm out there, right?
It was, and you
They're
know, I
pretty
studied
close.
Clint Eastwood on some YouTube hits, and I had the park on, I toothpick, I was ready to give a good spit, you know, all of it. I didn't account for
Gotcha.
the heat when I made
Gotcha now.
those choices.
Lined out to left.
Oh, line
Duvall
drive,
over,
going
but
to
this
drop
will
in
bounce
left
front of
field, so that's going to be a base hit.
So one on with nobody out. Let's
Lead
take a
off
look
single.
at our Xfinity Game Changer feature.
Yeah, this was
No.
not on a horse.
No reason to show this. This is Gretchen's doing. My
No.
gosh.
This is where you really
No, this
slowed down,
hammy,
man.
done, gone.
You were going
I
well
had
there for a while.
No, I had a chance. Yeah.
Do you think he'd do it again?
I mean, I would train a little differently for it. Yeah, I'd do it again. But
What would you do, like the Rocky IV, go to Russia?
Little double play
I
with
mean,
the
I'd be-
Birdman in the middle.
4-6.
Got it.
Double play.
4-6-3
I'll tell
double
you what I would
play.
be doing is going on road trips with you guys, coming back to the hotel, having that club sandwich, you know, with fries. late night, 1 in the
Morton
morning.
on his 45th pitch.
Yeah.
Got a 4-6.
It's good if you're not going to
got
raise
the batter to
the
hit into a 4-6.
Put it over
double
the top,
play.
some ice cream.
Yeah, you know, that's what I missed. You guys were my new locker room, and so, yeah, good times.
Yeah, but those
So
1
we're in the
a.m.
top
club
of the
sandwiches,
third,
that puts a
2
little hair on
outs.
your chest.
That's what
Bertie.
keeps you
Brandon
going.
Mao at bat.
Carries you through to 11 a.m. wake-up call because
You think if you didn't blow
That'll
out,
be
you would
strike
beat
one.
I'd have been close. I do. I think it
85
would have
mile
been
an hour
close.
changeup.
And he told me afterwards, he said, you made me
Well, man,
get in my
appreciate you guys
best, my
stopping in.
number
Hey,
one,
be sure
you
to
know,
smash
fifth
that
gear.
thumbs
Do you
up
think he
for
tells
us, guys
everyone
and
that,
gals.
though?
He may have been trying
You know,
to make
is
me
that
feel
part
good.
of
For
the
a
gig?
30
I
light
never
goal
thought of that.
tonight.
You may be right.
The guy that he smokes, you know, I had to really get it going there.
Oh,
before he
Martin
did it.
just
You're
hit the
probably
batters. Now we got to
The
run
thing that was
around.
hard is seeing it afterwards, and the bullpen was mad at me, and Snit was slamming, you know, the top of the rail. He was angry that I burned out. Everybody was pulling for me. Nola lost $20. He bet everybody $20 in the dugout that I was going to finish, so I felt bad about that. Nola for the Phillies, LSU guy. Felt
He
like a
was
lot of
betting on
people
you,
down.
man.
Yeah, I felt like let a lot of people down.
Well, you know what this is all leading to, Bertie? You got to do it again.
Okay.
Yeah, last time I checked, like UFC,
Yeah, it
it
was
was over the
such a-
second match, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Just
Isn't
can't
like
help talk about it.
Tyson
It was
coming
such
back
a
and
great
fighting people.
Great
Yeah, but
surprise
some
this
got
morning.
called. I think he's sick or something.
Is it okay?
So they
Something
called
happened.
that off?
Delayed it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because
My
that's
wife
kinda
had never
odd.
been to the
Well, they haven't forgot
out
about
to the
former athletes
ocean,
in
never
their
been to the
50s is what I'm
beach.
saying.
I don't.
Yeah.
I thought
no,
she
you-
said her
you
mom
still
had
an
it or something.
opportunity.
They went and
Not
did.
quite, doesn't quite look the same.
Maybe last
I
game
think
of the
that'd
year
be
it is
cool.
here.
But yeah.
See if we can cook that up.
I think we're onto something. We tried to get Frenchie on a horse today. That didn't work. We got to get Bertie back
She
out
brought
there
us
racing
some
the
presents.
breeze.
Really?
Yeah.
If Riley had gotten the
trinkets,
cycle
so that
last
was
night,
real
Bertie, he
cool.
was going to get on a horse today.
Mm.
Arcia backhanding.
Arcia backhand over. Out number 3.
So awesome to have you back,
Yeah, man.
There you have
So
it. We're
much for
heading to the
coming
bottom
I
of the
appreciate
third.
that, guys. Miss
see if the
everybody in
Braves can
Braves
start
country.
getting something
Foul.
going.
Thanks for the baseball.
X. I'm just gonna call you XX, my friend. I'm not sure what you typed. Let me look. All right, thank you, my friend. He said, good luck, Braves. Miss Lane, welcome in. Yes, ma'am, it was really, really, really nice surprise this morning. she always watches this television show called Mountain Monsters. And those people, it'll be really late at night and I'll be working on something and all I can hear is ha 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 ha. A bunch of old fat guys laughing it up. And so I wake up in my chair. I had to have been, 5:30, 6 o'clock this morning. And lo and behold, I could hear them fat men laughing behind me. I was like, what the hell? Like, how the hell did they get on? I wasn't expecting her until Tuesday. Glad she had a good time. She said they went into Alabama, Florida, and I don't remember the other place. Tennessee, Amy? Huh? Oh, she's not in here. Oh, yeah. Well, thank you for stopping in. I'm just going to call you XX, if you don't mind. Appreciate you stopping in. I absolutely love your culture, my friend. Everything about it. I love learning your guys' history. Unfortunately, everybody's history has good and bad, but I just love your culture. So I appreciate you stopping in. There we go.
What?
Where was he, man?
Well, Iowa, Missouri, Tennessee, Mississippi, Alabama.
Iowa, Missouri, Tennessee, Mississippi, Alabama, and Florida.
Yes.
That's all the states they went through and visited. Of course, we live in Iowa, so there's not too much to visiting here. I mean, there is, but we live here, so we've done all the visiting we need. Remember, everybody, hit that thumbs up for us. We are currently sitting at 15. We are halfway to that 30 like goal. Halfway. Be sure to get your chats in. Your chat vote, guys and gals. If you are a fan of the Tampa Bay Rays, be sure to get your votes for your team. If how it works is this is a new series as of yesterday, and the community got the vote right. The community voted yesterday that the Braves are going to win, so they did. So today's vote, if we get it right, we'll go to tomorrow, and if tomorrow gets it right, we get to do a celebration. We got 94% so far voting for the Braves to take the win, and the Tampa Bay Rays are on top, 1-0. Oh, easily caught for out number 2. Come on, boys. Positional ball. Positional ball. Let's get some ground balls happening. Well, that's right. Update about Michael Harris. They say they believe he has a strained hammy. He's on the 10-day IRL, but Stick has already come out and said there's no definitive timeline for when he can make his comeback. I hope so. There you go. There you go. Kelnick. Braves got him on the corners, baby. 2 outs. That's what I'm talking about. Kelnick and Duvall. These boys are coming in here, and all season long they have played positional ball. I think they have been a great addition to the team this year. Gino, glad to see you, my friend. Gino says, hit that damn ball. Oh, my apologies.
1 for 2 today. Here's Ozzie.
Got to talking to him. Turn the sound up.
Big swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss. Come on, Ozzie. A ground ball will bring us a run and
as you can tell,
tie
that
us.
four-seamer's the bread and butter. He throws that over 50% of the time.
He does a good job locating that, too, if you've seen. He's worked both sides of the plate, and it's got
I was fired.
Gear on it.
High and outside, ball 1.
Really
So count is even at 1.
A few late swings
2
on
outs,
that
runners
fastball
on the
today.
corners. Bottom of the 3rd. Tampa Bay leads 1-0 over the Atlanta Braves.
Kevin Cash hammering those pumpkin seeds down there. He was doing that last night.
Not even close to October, but get in there, Cash.
You probably did see it earlier in the broadcast, my friend Gino. I threw it out there.
Talked about him yesterday. What a great job he's done.
Don't hesitate
now
to ask.
His 10th season as the skipper.
Man, we've always said it, you know, Snit got to learn from one of the best in Bobby Cox. Kevin Cash learned under Terry Francona, man. Another one that was just a player's manager. You never heard many bad things about him, and he's kind of carried that on for himself.
And still in his mid-40s. Can manage for a long time if he wants, that's for sure. Ozzie is ahead
of Ozzie got to hold that one, but foul ball.
Oh, nice catch. That's Derek Schiller's Antichrist up there, I guess.
Come on, Ozzie.
1-2. Ah, he got Ozzie. Tip into the mitt.
So they're going to strand two. That's the end of the third. We're heading to the top of the fourth, where the Tampa Bay Rays still lead 1-0. Need a new Braves cap, huh? It looks like if everything works out, it'll probably be around 3 weeks from now. We're gonna do one of our first giveaways with either it's either gonna be a hat or the T-shirt. I want to do the hat, so you'll have that opportunity, my friend. And so I was talking about the way we do the giveaway would be there's going to be 2 different phones because we're going to use Text Now accounts. Text Now is, if you don't know what that is, you can look it up, textnow.com. It is a free online phone. It gives you a landline type of phone. And it's nationwide. And I believe it actually has now I'm having a brain fart, where you can go to call other countries, international. I think you can do some international calling. I don't remember for sure. And then you could actually get real service through them too. But
has talented doctors across the Atlanta area.
We're going to have everybody text Mavs
here with us today, and that's because
text now.
The wife
and he's going to scroll through.
I was going to say, they better get
he's already got that number set to a phone.
Not going to be
He'll scroll through and randomly pick
see
somebody
the Greens out here at Truist Park today.
And then he'll send their info to me, and I'll contact you.
1-0
and you'll have
as we
to
go to the
contact me
fourth
back
inning.
with your billing info, or your mailing info.
So
all right, so here we go.
Josh Lowe. Lowe shows bunt.
Lowe shows bunt.
1-1. So talked about him going to Pope High School.
So we're going to try that out.
High school
and
player of the year when
what I was getting at with all that, if you don't have a cell phone,
was a number 13
head on over to Text
by
Now.
the Rays in 2016. He was highly
get a
touted to
free-
say the least out of Pope High
free
School.
phone number.
And his brother Nathaniel is the Texas Rangers
I used
starting first base.
I used it for 5 years before I got an actual phone.
Yeah.
I told my wife I didn't need one. I mean, you have
Josh is 3 years
you have to
younger
be
than
within
Nathaniel.
Wi-Fi
They actually
range.
drafted in
It's
the same
it's
class
Wi-Fi
because
number.
Nathaniel went to
But
college at
if
Mississippi
you
State.
have, you
And
could also
Josh did
purchase
not,
real
so it's kind of
service through them, real cheap too.
Cool
like
story that they were both
$5
taken
a
in the
month.
same draft.
Where's Nathaniel taken?
He was taken later in the 13th round.
Wow.
And no,
So Josh was
they are
the
not
13th pick,
sponsoring
and then Nathaniel the
anything
13th
giveaway.
round.
It's just
But
something
it worked
we're
out
gonna
for
use.
both of them.
Yes, I would say so.
That's until I can come up with the $260 that it costs to get the software.
And they did win a state title together,
For,
5A state
doing
title in
prize
2013
giveaways.
for the 1 year they overlapped at Pope High School. Low
I rather put that $260 in prizes.
And on the warning track,
all right, so that's going to be caught on the track by Kelnick, so that'll be out number
back
one.
in the first.
That's right, Kelnick is playing center field today, guys. Here's today's lineup there for those that may not have been here when we went to play. Oh, this ump sucks. This ump sucks. This ump has been horrible for calls
one to this
for
man,
Charlie,
Randy
but
Arozarena, back
it's
in
given
the
all the
first.
calls to the Rays. Well, they're
He's ahead of him
okay.
0-2.
But that's a strike anyways. That should be called a strike. But he's called plenty of them like that. Balls on Charlie.
So you said on these hot days, batting practice not ideal. Braves didn't take it today, but just as a player, what did you think about days?
Yeah, I bet.
And not even.
Matt
just
said
today,
it's like in the
I
90s there in
I mean,
Georgia
maybe
today.
there's a reason you didn't want to do it last night, even though it's a night game. Take a break. I just saying the grind of doing it every day.
This one hit deep to right. Is that going to stay fair? Thankfully,
no,
it goes foul.
Yeah, especially when you're playing every day like that. Give your body a break. You know, if you're going well sometimes, you know, so you don't hit your way into a slump. You know, you end up taking so much BP. Look at that. Feels like 104. When you do this every
95
single
degrees
day,
at Truist
sometimes
Park.
less is more.
Feels like 104, it says.
Yeah, Murphy could not hang on. Stays 1-2. Oh, this is what the weather feels like.
It's hot.
Hot. H-O-T. What do you call that look, Fritchie?
You know what?
Desperate.
Gretchen. She. All right.
Duval.
Ball, left fielder comes over to catch it
That's
for an
an
easy cat of
all-timer,
corn out
folks.
number 2.
No, we still have that one in the reels.
That's not going anywhere. There's what it feels like down on the field, or the actual temperature.
Welcome in,
but
everybody.
again, it feels
Appreciate
like
you stopping
104.
in. Hey, if you haven't done so yet, be sure to
What
smash
was
that
that-
thumbs up.
that photo
and
shoot for?
subscribe to
Was
the
that-
channel. We'd love to have some
You're like high school
outlaws
senior
joining
picture?
fun.
It's like most eligible bachelor. Or
Was
something
it?
like
We are
that.
trying to reach that
Remember when they
1,000
did Joe
subscriber
Millionaire? I thought they
goal.
came to you first before they went to Joe. Palacios takes it high, 1-1.
We have
Whatever it was a bad idea on my part.
have not
We all had the
received
frosted tips and the
any
puka shell
subscribes yet
necklace back in the day, Bob. Oh, inside. Did that clip him? Yes, says Nate Tomlinson. You know, Richie
You don't see the
Palacios
phone number
actually
for what,
reacted like
George?
he
It
didn't
did.
get
That's why I was just thinking too. It was one of those like.
So Walt's going to get on the phone. Boy, it's hard to tell.
let me go back and look and see
Yeah,
what
I
I
think it's-
missed. If you're needing a phone
ball
number for what I
might
was
have
talking about,
raised him.
because we haven't
I
given
think
one
they saw
yet.
what we did. There's just not enough
We'll,
there to
we'll
change
go over
it.
all that when
So
we
that's 2
schedule a
hit
live
batters
stream
today
for
for Charlie Morton. Almost eliminated him there, though. Ahmed Rosario flew
Swing
out
and a
back in the
miss.
second. He's 0 for 1. Charlie, 4
be
swings and
pitching his
misses on that
65th
changeup
pitch
already
on
today.
this next one. 2 outs, runner on first, top of the 4th. Tampa Bay leading 1-0 over Atlanta.
Oh, they got him leading.
Got him!
Yep.
Got him at first. Out number 3.
Caught, headed towards second.
We are
base.
heading to the bottom of the
And that
4th.
will do it for the top of the 4th. They're going to take a look, but he appeared out.
Yeah. Oh yeah, got him on that.
Got him.
He's out long ways. Who's going to take a look? Well, then they're going to lose their
On a
challenge.
hot day in Atlanta, Jeff Francoeur. You like girls who wear Abercrombie and Fitch. You like boys who wear Abercrombie and Fitch.
Phone call from
Right. That's what we want. Uncle Charlie engages first base and picks him off. but Gino.
Plate last night, and he talked about a couple of factors he had been focused on, as well as those who helped him. He said it's required everyone to work together and really encourage one another through that process, where there was a little struggle at the plate throughout the lineup for a period of time.
All right, so Marcell Ozuna heading to the plate
last night has been an answer for this group, not only performing at the plate, but constantly entering with a positive attitude. He said it's rubbed off on him and everyone else in that clubhouse, guys.
I believe he said 60
true.
RBIs on
And how's the cattle roping?
Owen won the count.
I got to hear about this.
Real talk.
We haven't got.
The cattle roping was an interesting experience, to say the least. I had attempted that one time.
Base hit.
Guys.
Well,
lead off single for the Big Bear.
Did you succeed, Hannah?
Well, you know, I did on the third try. I don't know if I would say succeed. I did manage to get it around the stationary cattle.
You almost got yourself there the first time.
Yeah, the hat almost came off there. You know, if you want to be humbled quickly, you just take a lasso out to the battery in front of masses of people and attempt a cattle rope with PRCA Rodeo Cowboys. So it was an interesting experience, to say the least. I will say the rope a lot tighter than you would think in that situation.
I will say, though, you look like a professional cowboy. you look legit.
Well, fake it until you make it, I always say. So at least I looked the part.
Yeah, there you go.
That's true.
And it was a nice 70-degree afternoon for you to do it,
yeah,
too.
you know, nice cloud cover, just really cool out there. I didn't have to change clothes 3 times today or anything.
Oh, gosh.
Matt Olson digging in now.
But to her report, sorry, I had to ask a question.
Man.
I've been wondering how it went. But to her report, though, I agree. When you think about, for Austin, when you're scuffling, man, there's a lot of people that are with you every day. Your hitting coaches, your teammates. I mean, your family. I mean, all these people.
Welcome in, everybody.
Are going
Appreciate
with
you stopping in. If you haven't done so yet,
I'm
please
sure for him to be able to have a night like that last night, just to be able to go home, get in your car.
We're looking for a 30.
Feel good about it.
30 light night.
That 422-foot homer, you kind of felt the release for Austin Riley on that swing.
And then you see Kerry got a nice walk his first AB today.
There comes the pitch. Foul ball.
Meanwhile, 3 balls and a strike to Matt Olson.
3-0 swing Matt was looking to take there.
3-1 to Mattio.
Stop in the middle of it, but he kept going.
Well, you wonder too now with the shade coming in, you know, it's a little more difficult to hit. So you have to field in sun.
Yeah, Pepiot in the sun, and now everybody else in the shadows. Oh,
strike.
Matt Olson is called back.
This up is garbage.
Slider that clips the corner, and the count 3-2.
Yes, it should have been a strike. But he's been calling Charlie Morton's same placement there.
Payoff pitch, and now he gets him to expand the zone.
Now he gets him to swing and miss. That's out
one
number
away.
1. Garbage jump. This has some debt he's got to take care of.
422-foot tank last night.
Tell knew it too. Right
I know.
Away. Like you said, a lot of frustration let out in that swing.
He had a double, a single is what was his first home run since May 3rd out in Los Angeles against the Dodgers. Of course, in there he also missed that time 13 games with the left side tightness. Fouls this back our way, 1-1.
That's why we dump on the umps, man. Because this ump is garbage. Be consistent across. I mean, don't make it look like you got some kind of gambling debt you got to fix.
Pepiot now at 50 pitches
Good.
as we sit here in the bottom of the 4th.
Sit in the corner. Sit in timeout until we tell him to get
Atlanta
up.
got runners
He
on the
ain't never
corners
getting
last
up.
inning, couldn't bring anybody in. Now 1 on and a 3-1 count
sleep
to
in
Riley.
that corner.
See right here, we've seen him hit that
You're
slider.
not poop and eat in
Riley,
that corner.
3-1
I don't
count.
care.
Get started a little bit early here, and if you get yourself a fastball in the zone, don't miss it.
Three-one pitch, hopped toward the right fielder low.
Right fielder has it.
And
Caught.
He does have
Out
enough
number
room
2.
at foul ground, 2 away.
Unable to move Ozuna off
A quick
first.
message now from Truist.
Leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Truist.
So we got Adam Duvall heading to the plate. Sean Murphy will be on deck.
He got the fastball just a tick late, tick under.
So he's the second out. Now here's Adam Duvall, who lined into that double play back to the pitcher Pepiot in the second inning.
Swing and a miss. Would have been a ball if he hadn't swung. Of course, the way this ump has been, that would have been a strike for them.
It came in on the hands of Duvall, and he
fly ball out to left. Shallow caught out three.
Takes it.
That's going to do it for the bottom of the fourth. We're heading to the top of the fifth with the Tampa Bay Rays still leading 1-0 over the Atlanta Braves. Thank you for that like. We certainly appreciate it. We are currently at 16 likes. 16 likes. Got a feeling. Let me guess, in your toes. Might be an indigestion. Happy early Father's Day, everybody. Again, like I said, I realize that I do plan on streaming tomorrow, but you never know if something might come up. So I just wanted to make sure to tell everybody
it's
happy
Rays
early
by
Father's
one as we
Day.
head to the fifth. Bottom three in the order, starting with the shortstop Rosario to face
Here's
Charlie
the
Morton.
65th pitch for Charlie Morton today. Down and dirty, all one. Rosario 0 for 1 on the day with a 293 average, a 721 OPS, 2 home runs.
Ball and a strike on the four-seamer.
23 ribbies on the season.
Mentioned Charlie in his career with Tampa, but he has faced him quite a bit in different uniforms. 8th start against Tampa in his career. He had a really good start last year down at the Trop before the All-Star break. Charlie went 6 1/3, only gave up 1 run and got the win when the Braves won 2 of 3.
Welcome aboard, everybody.
And he's looked good here.
Wild pitch,
Gave
that'll
up that
be
double
2
and
2
the
the
sac
count.
fly back in the first, but since then he's cruised. 68 pitches, 43 strikes.
Thank you very much,
Curveball,
gentlemen.
3 and 2.
Thank you, man. Certainly going to. I choose to spend my day with
Grounder to third.
all the other
It's gonna be
dads.
Arcia
Oh,
jumping in.
couldn't get to him.
Rosario
That was a nice
runs well,
try.
and he's able to beat it out infield single.
That's one of those tough ones right there. You almost wonder if Arcia had a better chance to maybe try to plant right here. Even at that, I just don't know with Rosario's speed that you're going to get him. That's a long way to throw it.
Yeah, I mean, that's hard. And like you said, Rosario runs so well. So he's 1 for 2. And now here's Ben Rortvedt. He's from Wisconsin, right around the same area where Jared Kelnick's from. And Kelnick played against him in high school. I said, what do you remember? He said, I remember that he had forearms the size of my legs when he was 16 years old.
Sounds pretty good.
Nice.
So he is a
my oldest daughter wants to buy me my
fish
fishing license. Wants
Kelnick could too, both from the Wisconsin, Milwaukee area.
But we're not doing that until June.
Couple cheeseheads.
Couple cheeseheads.
Yes, sir, Shay. I am a father of 3.
Rortvedt, excuse me, himself,
and a
born
grandfather
in Madison.
of 3.
Good changeup.
That's been working today. And back to the curveball to even the count at 2-2. But this hitter Rortvedt was with the Yankees last couple of years and had some health issues. So he didn't play a full season in 2022 or 2023. And
you heard him make some noise.
50 games this year in his first season with Tampa Bay.
Come on, Charlie.
Struck him out on the curveball.
Struck him out.
5 strikeouts here today for Charlie.
That is 5 Ks on the day for Charlie Morton.
Nice pitch, good location.
Well, that leads us perfectly to see who's making the grade, brought to you by GMC. How about this? Most strikeouts via curveball major league season, 47.
Well, you look at that, the 40% usage, but for young guys, just like a perfect example last at bat. When you haven't seen Charlie's curveball too much, man, he's got such an advantage on you. And right there you saw 2 good ones after that changeup.
And it's just dominant. 47 of them. No one else is even close. McKenzie with 36. And you see that note at the bottom, 40% usage, again, highest among all major league starters for Charlie.
Changeup for him is.
David, my father's been gone
throwing that
for about 10
strike
years
whenever
now.
he wants today, right now.
Died in October of 14. I lost my mom in June. Actually, the anniversary of her.
Siri tries to bunt, but he bunts it back.
The day she passed away was just a few days ago. She passed away on June 12th.
Hear what they're playing over the loudspeaker?
2012.
Apple ringtone with Siri up.
Siri, why would you try to bunt right there?
So unfortunately,
every time I
I've
say
lost
it, my
both of
phone,
my
which
parents.
sits right next to me, that pops
Goes
up.
on.
Yeah, it pops up. Confused.
So I'm very envious of those of you that can still celebrate.
Fourth year in the bigs for
these kind of
Siri.
days
Second
with your
full
parents.
season with the Rays.
I'm very envious.
He'll turn 29 years of age next month.
But hey, it's life. We don't get to control that.
He singled back in the third. He awaits a 2-2 here from Charlie. Boy, he chased that, but it gets by Murphy, and that will allow Rosario to get into scoring position.
So Rosario now in scoring position from a wild ball from Charlie Morton.
Not much Murph could do. They're right off his mask.
That is the ultimate chase right there. So now a half dozen strikeouts for Charlie and back to the top
for
of the
the A
order.
symbol out in the outfield.
And the batter's Yandy Diaz.
There's a good strike. 0-1 the count, 2 outs, runner on second.
Mentioned last year he made
So
his
they
first
have a runner
All-Star
in
game.
scoring
Did
position,
Diaz.
top of the fifth, 1-0 lead, Tampa Bay over Atlanta.
It's his 6th year with the Tampa Bay Rays. So he and Charlie also were teammates back in the day. But last year when he made the All-Star game, his wife was due with a baby, so he flew from Tampa to Seattle Monday night that week. The All-Star game was Tuesday. He hit a home run in his first at bat in the All-Star game. Takes a red-eye back to Tampa right after the game, and his wife has the baby on Wednesday.
My stepdad was
planning.
That's a heck of a 72-hour
I guess he's
stretch.
been gone for several years now too.
A lot of coffee too.
A lot of coffee. But to not only play in the All-Star game, hit a homer, and then go and hop on a red-eye back home for the delivery of the child. But I think his wife would say, honey, you had the easier part in all
exactly.
this.
Don't complain.
1-2, Charlie gets
Swing
him
and
with
a
a
miss.
four-seamer. We are
That's going to
halfway
be
home
strike
in
3 for another K. 6 Ks on the day for Charlie Morton. That means we're heading to the bottom of the 5th, and the Braves get things going. We'll have Sean Murphy at bat. On deck will be Orlando Arcia. Batting in the hole will be Loreno. Hey, Gene, did you look into that sea kelp? I'm telling you, bro. You want it to heal a lot faster? Wrap it in sea kelp and seaweed. That's awesome, Jean. Sounds like she was a strong woman. Now it sucks that she had to work three waitress jobs to raise kids. You know, my mom and my dad got divorced when I was, from what I understand, I was 17 months old when they got divorced and 24 months old when my mom remarried. Oh, they have to operate on it. Oh. All right, I didn't realize that, my friend. I thought I thought maybe it was they're putting it back together and trying to heal it now. Oh, man. Oh, I see. Oh, sorry, Shay. I didn't even see the yes. Yeah, we can get more onto the Braves game, but like Laney said, we sometimes get off track. We enjoy talking about hearing about each other's life. That's going to be a swing and a miss. The count is full 3-2 to Sean Murphy. Murphy, who's won 1-for-1 today with a 149 average, .434 OPS with 1 home run. That's going to be ball 4.
Prostate cancer research. So far, $1.4 million has been raised, and you can donate yourself at pcf.org/home.
I stuck it in there, lady. Nobody had said anything about the radio, but I noticed it wasn't
With
on.
Father's Day coming up tomorrow. Be another great day at the ballpark. An earlier start tomorrow. 1:35 first pitch
Orlando,
tomorrow.
see you later. Come on, it's time to put one over the wall. Actually, you do see Arcia. Well, he's more of a positional player.
Change up
Yes,
misses 2-0
he's
here to
gotten
Orlando
a homer
RC.
here and there through the season. You know, he's got 6 homers with 22 ribbies. But I think he's one of the Braves' better positional ball
tough day
players.
to have the long hair that
Where-
Ryan
with
Pepiot
his hitting.
has out there, but he has
ABC ball.
pitched really well for Tampa Bay.
With the black uniforms.
Yeah, it's a tough combo.
Like that one, how lady snuck it in there.
That one gets
Oh,
away
down
from
and dirty
Morton.
off his
So
foot.
you get the tying run going
Runner's
to
going to
second. Murphy
advance.
makes a big turn,
No,
but
Murph. Oh,
not
you
the
got away
fleetest
from
of foot, so he'll stay right there. No offense, Murph. We love you.
Yeah, smart move.
Yeah, you're kind of slow.
Well, look, nobody
That
out.
was a
Get
doinger
out
off
there, get a tie
off
game
his.
Yeah, that's,
Looks like it hit his knee pad.
Sit there and look.
And then the catcher couldn't find the ball. Murphy just
See the
kind of
sweat mark,
nonchalantly
though,
run
on
over there. If he
Pepiot's
would have been
hat.
booking it, he would have had 3.
A steamer, 3-1 pitch.
What's your
Foul
favorite hat
straight
there,
back.
Gino?
That's the pitch again. How many counts have we seen it? And
Oh, wearing
really haven't
your
seen
favorite
it.
hat.
Braves hitter
Yeah,
tried
I
to be
love
able to
this
get
hat,
there.
man.
That one had some sink to it, kind of ran in. That's the one he got Duvall to pop up.
I
on
have
last night.
now. I've gotten, because of the diabetes. Evidently, I've gained a lot of weight in the
Payoff now.
last year.
Unfortunately, this will not get him over
Well,
to
it looks
third.
like that's going to be a shallow fly ball.
Paredes waits
Out number 1.
and takes one away.
So I can't fit like my jackets and stuff right now. I plan on getting back into them, but I have jackets that go with the red.
More than anything,
I have the
hard to
yellow.
get that 3-1 count, and then you get 2
light
fastballs and you can't
blue,
do anything with them.
And some really awesome
So that
colors.
frustration comes.
I'll show them to you sometime.
Well, a chance for the
I
newest
got to
Bray,
dig them out of the.
Ramon
I had to
Laureano
get
here
the storage bin that's got them all in them.
to help his new team. Out to center field. Siri moved about 1 step. And Sean Murphy unable to advance.
Unable to advance. It's going to be a pop fly out to center.
So that'll bring up Jared Kelnick.
That'll be
who's
out
our
number 2.
bright spot feature
Kelnick.
here this afternoon.
Kelnick coming to the bat, and he has been
1 for 2 so far today.
Yeah, and he stung it both times too, though.
been doing okay.
So hopefully,
The last
right
several
guy,
games
right
he's
time,
gotten a
right
hit.
place.
He's been doing his
That
job.
7-game hit streak here at Truist Park.
Let's see if he can put one on the ground and,
And he has the
get us a
experience
run
at
to
center
tie the
field.
game.
We talked about it earlier.
That's not an issue.
As a rookie
Kelnick
in
is
2021, he made 75 starts
definitely
in center
able to
field
do
in
that.
Seattle. So that's kind of the position that he
right
was
down
playing the
the
most
pipe.
when he came up in the big leagues.
Kelnick 1 for 2 today with a single in the third. A 262 average, 4 homers, 15 ribbies. And a .709 OPS on the season.
Didn't give it to him there, 1-1.
I'll tell you what, that ump's lucky too. I would have shit a brick if he would have gave them that strike.
Home plate umpire Nate Tomlinson evening the count.
Finally.
And
What's
now
it,
1-2.
bias?
Good changeup from Pepiot. Mentioned that he got off to a strong start this year. He had just above a
All right,
3
so 1
ERA
and 2
through
in the
his
count.
first 6 starts, but then on
2
May
outs.
5th, he took a comebacker
Runner on
off his
second.
leg from Starling Marte of the Mets, went on the IL.
Come on, Kelnick,
Since
come
then,
on.
closer to a 5 ERA.
Hey, batter.
But he's been pretty good here this afternoon.
Some of that you wonder too how that affected him
Yeah, D had stopped in.
with his fastball.
Just said, hey,
You're
if,
seeing him today. He's pitching off that fastball.
It seemed like he was on for a real long time.
Swing and misses he's getting off speed is because of that good velocity and good
Yeah, I
location
believe
of
he's selling goat milk.
the heater.
See what he comes with here. 2-2 to Kelnick. It is the heater.
Last
It's
time
away.
I knew
Count
he
is
was
4.
off creating fist babies. Well,
The shadows now starting to envelop the mound as well. Payoff pitch. Kelnick sends it out.
Oh, no, I
to
did
right.
not see that.
Low is back, and it's gone!
Gone! There you go, baby! There you go! I told you Kelnick could do it! Watch that man dance! Yeah! There you go, baby! 2-1 lead!
Totally changed.
2-1 lead. Atlanta takes the lead in the bottom of the fifth. 2 outs. Yeah, Ozzie Albies at bat. Only 1 to count. Ozzie is 0 for 2 on the day with a .267 average. A .724 OPS with 4 home runs on the season. Swing and a miss, so that'll be 0-2 to count. I told you, Kelnick and Duvall have been playing really good ball this season for the Braves. They have been great acquisitions. They are
fouled back.
They're able to play multiple positions. We've seen them in right field, left field, and now Kelnick playing center field today.
You almost wonder if he's going to look back and think, why the heck did I throw that changeup in that spot right there?
Absolutely, Nathaniel. They've been playing great
Ozzie
ball.
Stays alive on the changeup.
That's his
Jared
7th home run.
And you see it here. I love that.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. You are a beast, my brother.
That kid loves to play the game. And let me tell you, he is happy to be an Atlanta Brave. He talks about it a lot. Not that he didn't enjoy his time or appreciate it in Seattle, but he just feels like he got a fresh start here.
Yeah, exactly.
And now stay hydrated, Jared. It is warm.
Okay, those cannons went off.
We're getting some smoke here.
Yeah,
in the booth.
good Lord.
It's kind of that delayed.
A little hazy.
Yeah, the delayed haze coming our way slowly. Pepiot's 2-2 offering. The count runs full. Couple of homers last night from Atlanta, though. Ozuna and Riley. Kelnick here today, giving the Braves a 2-1 lead in the fifth.
Ozzie 3-2.
That would nowhere near Pepiot. You could hear his frustration.
That'll be a 2-out walk.
And Ozzie Albies down to first base.
Now, Big Bear Marcell Ozuna, who is very capable of putting her over the wall. Now, I mean,
they're going to make a mound visit
we're in the
here
bottom of the
with
fifth.
2 outs and 1 on in the bottom of the
2 outs.
fifth.
You know, Brandon,
looks like we're going to have a mound
you showed
visit.
that thing of me a little bit ago. I got a little something for you.
We're in the bottom of the fifth, 2 outs.
Take a
No,
look real quick.
do we say, hey, Bear, go out
It's just not
and
necessary.
get a base hit? We say, Bear, go out and try
You
to put it
don't
over
need
the
to
wall.
always
I think in this
turn it
situation,
around to me. It can
let it
just
swing for the
focus
fence.
on you for a little bit.
There's no need to look
But
at
he's
us
an
in the booth.
intelligent
Let's go
enough
back to that
person
page.
that-
I've
Let's
never
take a
even
look one more
seen
time.
Star Wars,
Yo.
let alone wear a Star Wars.
He'll take a base hit. That's why
though, in the left hand.
That's why Big Bear should be the
That
designated
is
hitter that goes to the
gonna
All-Star
haunt my
game.
dreams for the rest of my life.
We're gonna
I'm
blow those up, put 'em
I'm
up
so
in the booth.
concerned. I mean, I like
All right,
Shohei
well, I
Ohtani,
don't
don't
know
get
what
me
to
wrong.
say.
Great player.
I'm glad that
but
everybody in the truck's having
he's-
fun this afternoon. That's nice.
He's got that
Meanwhile, the Big
following,
Bear's
you know. He's
coming
just
in
got
here.
that
I think the
mesmerizing
Big Bear
stuff.
would have liked that. He's going to
Bears
take
played
offense to
better
that here
ball,
and really get a hold
but
of one.
Ohtani could
Big
get
Bear
in,
hits one here. We'll put him up on there.
you know, in front of Bear just
See
because
the
of
Big Bear on a
popularity.
horse, by the
Oh, yeah.
way.
And I hope that
Maybe
doesn't
he'll
happen.
write it when he plays in the All-Star game in Texas. Now throw down to first, but Albies is back.
All right, so that's going to be ball 2.
What Braves
It was
player
thrown
would be the best
to the
on
left
a
of the
horse? I gotta
plate.
go Austin Riley.
Catcher
Yeah, you
then
would
throws
think.
it down
Feel
the
like
first base line to try to pick off
He'd be
Ozzie
most in
Albies.
tune with that.
Albies made it back, safe. It's now a 2-0 in the count. 2 outs, runner on first. Bottom of the 5th. Atlanta leading 2-1.
Marcell Ozuna.
That is a bomb out to the track. That is gone, baby. Yeah. There you have it, baby. 2 home runs. That is Marcell Ozuna's 20th home run of the season. I told you! Let it swing for the fences. The bats are warming up.
It just unloads. Man, what a year.
Come on, Matty-O.
There are not enough adjectives to describe the season that Marcell Ozuna is having. 3-run homer last night, his 19th. Now he's got
if
his
he
jersey
doesn't
number,
get
20th homer here today.
Chose to go to the All-Star game, it is a
RBIs
travesty.
right here this inning.
And for Marcell Ozuna, Frenchie, that's now 32 2-out RBI this season. So of his 62 runs driven in, 32 of them have come with 2 outs. It's the most in Major League Baseball.
Tell you, Jerry Manuel, my old manager,
62 RBIs. There you have it.
Those get you paid
That's
right
right.
there.
That's a mini me, or at least
one
that's
pitch
the
from getting
skinny
out of this
me.
inning, 3-2 to Kelnick, and now here it is.
Here
4
we
runs
go.
later, and this is what the offense we're used to seeing. Suffocate.
That one, if I turned him sideways, he's got a belly.
2-2. And the Big Bear's got a Big Bear behind him.
That's
there,
right.
Frenchie.
I am Maverick from Maverick Sports is
little
number
bear.
one
That's a
fan.
baby bear next to the big bear, okay?
Shout out to you, Mav.
That's his cub.
Top right corner of your interactive. Check him out at YouTube.com/@
But how quickly
Maverick
this game
Sports.
has changed. Kelnick, the 2-run homer. Albies reaches.
Another
and then
shout out
Ozuna,
I'd like to
2-run
do
homer.
is On the Go with CeeLo. He's over there. He's got NASCAR racing going on, baby. If you haven't checked him out, be sure to head on over to YouTube.com/@ On the Go with CeeLo. Last but not least, we got New Sports, another great streamer. Been around YouTube
Olsen
for 10 to
is
12
0 for
years.
2. He awaits
Check him out.
a
That's
2-2
New
pitch
Sports.
from Pepiot.
YouTube.com/@ Sports. That is good! Matt Olsen back to back with the big bird!
3 homers in the last 4 hitters.
A 5-run inning so far. Yeah. See the fat man dance.
Batters. 4 batters, excuse me.
And at Truist, they were just playing shot, shot, shot. Yep, there's 3 shots. And it's
Actually, I don't know, Lane. I'm sure he went over to his buddy Wesley's, the guy that
Brickwood is in Birmingham,
does the cooking
which
on
is the area.
does the cooking. Welcome in, everybody. Appreciate you stopping in. Hey, if you haven't done so yet, smash that thumbs up and be sure to subscribe to the channel. We'd love to have some new outlaws joining in on the fun. Yeah, every Saturday he goes over to Wesley's, but he was out with his other buddy doing something in the lawn, putting down mulch or something. I don't think he even ever come in and I don't think he's been here at all, so he hasn't liked the stream or nothing for me. He's fired. Fired.
Here in the bottom of the fifth. First it was Kalnick, then
there's a lot of balls flying out of Truist.
Look at Marcel taking care of Baby Bear.
I bet by the end of the year is going to be
that guy is having
sitting there.
An amazing season.
Armstrong is the new pitcher. Thrown to Austin Riley. It's the first time that the Braves have had 3 homers in an inning since June 27th of last year against the Twins.
I don't feel sorry for
sight.
none of them.
Brings now Armstrong out of the bullpen
we
for
were
26
on.
of the season.
We've been losing so damn much. I don't feel sorry for none of them.
Riley lifts this in the air to right. Over goes
just foul. Oh, that was almost back to back to back.
That is priceless. Did he get it at the Build-A-Bear workshop, though? That's what I want to know.
There's no telling. Maybe Hannah can interview the bear.
That's perfect. That's perfect. Riley a walk and a fly out today, coming off his 3-hit performance yesterday. I know it's 2 games, Jeff, but you just start to feel things turning around here.
Well, again, nothing for 4 innings, and all of a sudden it starts to wake up, but there's no panic.
MVP.
You're seeing those.
He is
smiles
0 for
down
1
in
on
the
the day
dugout.
with a 229 batting average and a .653 OPS with 4 home runs. I don't see the RBIs yet.
Full count to Riley. And Kevin Cash knows the home runs have been a problem for his ball club. They've allowed the most homers in Major League Baseball
Jasmine
this
Rice,
year.
huh?
They've given up 3 here in the 5th, and now the Braves are going to bat around because Duvall will be the Braves hitter to come.
My son made his mother.
Yeah, 2 good walks for Riley
chicken
today,
Alfredo.
2 pitches that were pretty close too. So it's not like those balls were way outside.
My son had come and offered me some, but
Well, it tells you he's seeing it better,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
I'm not even sure how many likes we got tonight.
Or seamer for a strike from Armstrong.
Unfortunately, we're still sitting at 16 and we're still haven't gotten
They've got
a single
quite a few
subscriber.
experienced relievers in that bullpen, and this guy Armstrong is another
hey,
journeyman who's been
can't
around
win
in
'em
Major
all.
League Baseball since 2015 with Cleveland, with Seattle, Baltimore, 2 stints with Tampa, and also 1 season with Miami mixed in there. And his 1-1 is popped back and out of play.
Yeah, how many times do you see in Tampa though a reliever maybe who was, I don't know, mid-level reliever on another team go there and take that next step? That's one thing that they have done, I think, better than anybody in baseball in the last 7-8 years, is that bullpen down there, man. They get guys and they bring them in and they flourish.
They take that low payroll, they turned it into a lot of regular season success. They have not seen the postseason success that they would hope for. But it's such an interesting franchise.
And again, it's the pitching. You know, for the last 6-7 years, their pitching has been outstanding. I think they get to the playoffs, and offensively, they're
Sorry,
a little
guys, I'm going to get this resynced. When it did that little stutter, it got unsynced.
2-2 to Duvall. Yeah, they've been to the playoffs the last 5 years. 2020, in that COVID-shortened season, they made it to the World Series and then lost to the Dodgers.
Oh, is there 17 now? Well, thank you for whoever dropped the light. Appreciate that.
Yeah, that's a strike. Duvall knew it. But the Braves bat around. And how about 3 homers? Kelvin got the party started. Big Bear doing Big Bear things. And don't forget about Matty Olson on Saturday at the Chop House.
You love the
Beautiful inning. That was a 5-run inning. So, hey, I'll tell you what. I don't remember who it was now. Speak up if it was you. Somebody come in here and called it that. Well, first they said the Braves were going to win 7-0, but Tampa Bay had already scored 1, and they said that they had meant to say 7-1. I'll tell you what, if the score ends at 7-1, we'll do a random game key giveaway at the end of the stream. We'll give away a key, maybe even 2. If anybody remembers who that was, or if it was you that said it, you wanna speak up again for me? Somebody came in here and called it, said the Braves were going to win 7-1. Or I'll give it that they said it.
Home run explosion.
All right, here we go. We are back to Truist Park.
Get your phones ready to scan the Coors Light check into Chill QR.
Got Brandon Lowe at bat.
Soon.
Isaac
be a good day to check
will
into
be
Chill.
on deck,
Yeah,
and
that's for
Josh
sure.
Lowe will be batting
I
third
know
in the
Hal's
hole
going to have a
for
few
the
silver
Tampa Bay
bullets
Rays.
later.
For the mountains, Hal. Charlie Morton, well, Frenchie, he was last on the mound at 5:19. It's now 5:46. I don't think he minds the 5-run explosion, but see how he adapts out there.
No, I agree. And at 85 pitches, I would think, no one's warming up yet, but you got to watch him, because when your offense just isn't
I
there,
personally
we're
would
able to
start
do
it open.
Of course, you hope he can come down, mow it out here, give you that,
Matthew,
turn it over to the pen,
I would personally start it open.
It is hot, and he's been sitting for 25 minutes.
When it's closed,
quickly,
it has that ability to build up the gas
Chris
and
Sale excellent
start
yesterday.
it
7 innings.
So
getting to
got
7-0
any question that
here
you're afraid you got too
at
much
Truist
gas in
Park.
there, just open it up to light it.
Boy, that hoodie, that's a tough decision.
You just don't want to give it any. You don't want to give it the ability to build up a pocket of that gas.
I know pitchers like to stay warm, but that,
yeah,
might have opted for the regular jersey.
At least Sale's in a short sleeve hoodie.
Yeah, Brian Anderson's got the long sleeve hoodie on over there.
Yeah, if you're worried about that, just start it up, lights open. Barely crack your knobs. Your line's open for gas. Should be all right.
Lowe gives this.
That's going to be up to center field to Keldick, who has an easy out for out number 1.
Well, Hannah, we've got to know more about that bear down there.
Well, I did some digging, some hard-hitting journalism to find out more about this bear. It is Marcell Ozuna's bear. I just spoke with him. He said it was a gift from Snitker. And he said now he is 2 for 2 with the bear, so the bear is staying out on the bench for the foreseeable future. You see the guys walk past. They actually fist pump the bear. It now has a scarf. It has a Powerade, some sunflower seeds. It's ready to go.
I'll be honest with you. I could think of a lot of gifts Snit would give somebody. That would be one of the last.
Maybe he went with his grandkids to the Build-A-Bear workshop.
Snit's going to be getting a text today. I mean, I guess whatever works, right?
Nice.
That's fantastic.
Charlie
this
Morton
made my afternoon.
With these 90-second
The
pitch,
fact
that
Marcell had a bear
one
made
and 1
my
the count,
afternoon. The
1
fact
out.
that it came from Brian Snitker.
Here comes the
that's
93rd pitch.
top.
Here's the delivery.
And the fact that he's just over there telling
Ball
him to listen to the
one.
game because he's a DH.
The big bear's got
Sorry,
time.
He's got plenty of time.
2-1 the count. Here we are in the top of the 6th, though, with Morton.
Now, what I want to see
ever so closely,
I want to see that
close
bear
to
in the
that
dugout
100
at
mark.
Yankee Stadium.
It's going to make
This
the
will
road
definitely
trip.
be
It
the
has
last
to.
inning we see.
Does it get its own seat on the charter?
Yep, you're gone.
See you guys up there, flying Spirit. Well, he walked him 3-1 a little high, so Paredes reaches with one out here in the 6th.
Sorry.
All right, Braves fans, talked about it, but take out your phone, scan this QR code on your screen for a chance to check in.
Well, happy anniversary,
Coors
Mr.
Light
D.
prizing out the ultimate Braves experience.
How many years,
by
if you don't
treating
mind
you
me
and guests
asking?
to a Coors Light hotel room located in the Battery. And, of course, you also will get tickets to a ball game. Josh Lowe went around there.
All right, so that's going to be strike.
He drove it a run back in the first. He flew out in the 4th.
Oh, 0-1 the count with
Both
one
of
out.
them went to the
Runner on
warning
first.
track in left center.
Top of the 6th, 5-1 lead. Atlanta over Tampa Bay. Sean Murphy able to get ahead of that one. Saved a wild pitch. 9 years. Well, congrats, my friend.
98 pitch here for Charlie Morton nearing the end of his afternoon. And he's got a 1-2 count on Lowe. We've got Aaron Bummer, who is ready for Atlanta.
Well, Matthew, what I would do is if the igniter doesn't work for you, there you go. That was a strike.
Of that zone, and down goes Josh Lowe.
Frozen pizza.
That's a little hot, but we'll take it.
Anyways, back to what you're saying, Matthew. If you got to use another lighter, just shut the grill gas off until you get ready to actually use the lighter. Then
So
that'll
Josh
allow
Lowe back
any
to the
gas
dugout.
to
Now Randy
dissipate.
Arozarena.
And then when you crack it open again, you can hit it
We got
with the
7
lighter.
yesterday from
That
Sam.
way you don't get
6 here
a
from
chance
Charlie.
to build
Really
up a
sets that
pocket.
bullpen up nicely the rest of the homestand.
Just a suggestion.
Ooh. Wasn't expecting that.
No.
1-1 the count.
Is that where you're just
2 outs,
sitting
runner on
curveball
first.
Yeah, or he just pulled that
Morton
fastball.
now
He was that far
on his 102nd pitch of the night.
off it.
Got the curveball there.
Swing, bars,
Although the
strike.
way he just took a hack at that pitch right there told me he was looking for that curveball. And that's something with Charlie. You can look for that curveball, but because he has 2-3 different ones.
I know the dumber bummer.
It's very difficult
Dumber
to sit on
bummer
that
better
pitch.
not mess things up.
Charlie's season high is 105 pitches. 2 away from that now. Deuce is on the board. 2 down, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Arozarena awaits. Morton deals, and he fouls it away.
Foul ball. You're welcome, Matthew.
Charlie's season high in strikeouts. He has it right now, 8. He's done it 3 times this year. How about number 9, Chuck? 2-2. Grounder.
Grounder stopped by Austin Riley over to second for the force out. Out number 3. We're heading to the bottom of the 6th. Atlanta Braves leading 5-1.
We end up looking like a monkey fucking a football out there.
There's a call out to Mr. Maverick. thank you for that sub. I appreciate that. Missed to it said. Thank you. Sorry, I was actually looking at the soundboard when whoever subscribed. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
Once he settled
All right,
down,
we're back to
got a
Truist.
nice groove.
We got Sean Murphy, who's 1 for 1 on the
Bats
day
did
with
the
a
rest
149
yesterday.
average, a .45
And after that big 5-run
OPS
fifth,
with
which Sean
one
Murphy
home run.
led off the fifth, by the way, with a walk, he now leads off the
Here comes
sixth.
the pitch. That's going to be a high foul
foul
ball
ground, Diaz
underneath the first baseman.
is
Caught
there.
out number 1. Murphy been having the pop fly
Let's take a look at our
blues.
Yellowwood bringing the lumber feature. Now, best records at home in the National League. Phillies have the best right now, 27-10,
Had the
but the
pop-up
Braves right there
blues
behind them.
lately.
And that's the thing. Look, for all the negativity the last I feel like 4 or 5 weeks, and this team's not playing good, there's still so many things to like, and this is one of them. They've been really good here at home, and again, I'd rather get that bad 4 or 5 weeks out now than.
I do believe, everybody, that I will be doing a.
It's one of the things that Austin Riley was
I
telling
think
me
I'll be
with
doing a
the
doubleheader
hitting slump
tomorrow.
that he was in prior to yesterday. He said, I'm
I
just,
believe
honestly,
tomorrow's
I'm
game, I
thankful
gotta
that this
look.
is happening now rather than in
But
September.
I think tomorrow's is early.
It
I
almost
think
hits
it's a
Orlando
noon game.
Arcia.
And then
Yeah,
I'll
you
probably
start getting
do
into
like
September like that.
one of the
to me,
later
that's when
games.
the panic or your mind starts going, because as a team too, you want to be kind
that
of
way it
moving in
gives
the
me
right
some time
direction.
between them. But it sounds like
And it's
possibly
one thing.
doing
You look at
something
the
like
Phillies
that.
the last 2 years; they've had to play all the way until the last 2-3 games left in the season. And they've rode that momentum.
Orlando 0
straight
for
into the
2
playoffs.
today with a strikeout and a pop out. Orlando's
And you
batting
can say all you want about
227
setting up
average
your pitching staff,
with a
but if you have 2 or 3 good
.63
pitchers,
OPS with 6
it doesn't
home
matter.
runs.
With the off days,
There'll be a
Rosario
chopper over to shortstop, over to first base,
Takes care
out
of
number
Arcia,
2.
2 outs. Yeah, if you've got, like we talked about, the 3 starters that the
guys.
Braves have, it just doesn't matter
well,
that
think
much.
about it. Like for the Braves, if you go into the wild card scenario this year and say they win game 1 and 2, just say you throw Sale and Lopez. Okay, well, you win those games. Now you start game 1, you got Max Fried. Then you get Sale coming back in game 2 because the off. So that's what I'm saying. It's not much of a.
And in that scenario, everybody's on regular reps.
Yeah.
You're not rushing guys back.
Marino is 0 for 2 today. Got a 1.39 batting average with a .481
So here's Ramon
OPS
Laureano.
with 1 home run on the season.
Again, he was the activation today, called up from
It's
Gwinnett.
1-1
They actually
in the
removed
count.
him
We
from
have 2
Gwinnett's
outs,
game last
bottom
night,
of the
right
6th.
after Harris
But we
left
do
with that
lead
hamstring
game
injury.
5-1 over the Tampa Bay Rays. That's right, everybody. If you haven't done so yet, please smash that thumbs up for us. We're trying to reach 30 likes for tonight's
Cutter
stream.
there from
And if you
Armstrong.
haven't done so yet, be
What's
sure
crazy
to
about this
subscribe
game,
to
right?
the channel. We'd love to have
One
all
guy's
you
disappointed,
outlaws
frustrated. The other
join in
guy
on the
gets
fun.
pulled out of the lineup. I'm going to back to the big leagues.
7th major league season for Laureano. When you just said that, it reminded me of the line from Dumb and Dumber. One minute
finally
you're
got
chewing on
that
a burger,
first
next
subscriber
minute you're dead
just-
meat.
Just
Life's a
shortly
strange
ago,
thing
so I
here.
certainly appreciate that. Again, I'm sorry I
2 days
did
in a
not
row with the
catch,
Dumb and Dumber quote.
catch who it was.
You started it.
I'm sure
This one bounced foul. All right, Hannah, what's the Bear update?
I do appreciate that.
Well, I just had a
absolute.
conversation with Ozzy Alves.
We're on our
who
way. We're trying to reach
communicated
that
that they have named it Snip Bear.
sub goal.
That is the name of the bear. It is being
Our-
viewed
our
as a good luck
objective
charm
is
in the dugout
to
right now.
reach
So-
that
so I'm
1,000
guessing it is
become
going on the
full
road trip.
YouTube partner.
I would assume that it will be
Continue
in
bringing
there
content.
as
Oh,
long as this keeps happening.
that's out deep to the track. That is gone.
What a catch by Polaris.
No, here's that gone.
Right at the 385
He just took it off of the wall. My bad,
Taking
guys.
one
What a
away
catch.
From Ramon Laureano on his first
Oh,
game as an
what
Atlanta
a
Brave.
catch.
What a catch. Braves still leading by 4.
Ow, man. Looks like I jumped the gun. Sorry about that. We had an excellent month of subscribers last month. We were in the 80s or 90s for last month. Our biggest problem is we fight the algorithm. I know people say the algorithm's a myth, but it's not. It's really there. I got to get on a more consistent basis of posting videos and doing live streams. It takes forever to get YouTube to push you. And then of course you got to have the right content. You got people to want to be able to stay and watch and hang out. I got such a great bunch of people that stop in. But there's always room for new. So if you haven't done it, go ahead and hit that subscribe button.
Strong. You go right on Lopez and Sale, and 6 beautiful innings of his own, and that curveball was working great. And that changeup for him today was outstanding. Very saucy.
And he leaves with the Braves on top 5-1. And now Aaron Bummer, the lefty, will come in out of the bullpen.
Sorry, Lane. Did I not have the audio on earlier?
Bummer fires a strike to Richie Palacios.
All right, here comes Dumber Bummer.
Long sleeves for Bummer. I'll tell you what, those pitchers, they like to stay warm.
Oh, okay. You're saying they didn't have a name, it's all heart symbols. Okay.
I get it if you're pitching that day.
Yeah.
You know, hey, birds of a feather flock together. That's all right. Even Travis.
I know.
Got long sleeves.
I just don't like this guy. I've watched him screw up so much this season.
No one wants to work on the tan, huh?
That's what I'm saying. Put on,
I know. I gotta
give
him
SPF 15.
Gotta give him a chance.
Suns out, guns out.
Right.
Now
There's
Sal.
back there.
That's 2 veteran guys.
Yeah.
Right? 3 veteran guys now. Look at that.
Don't be a bummer.
Sal, Tui, and Tom.
Bummer. Whatever you do, just
Riley's
don't
used to
be
that
a bummer.
Exactly.
Don't pull a bummer.
Big old bugs down there flying around.
Two balls and 2 strikes from Bummer.
They named him Snit Bear. I thought they
who was
called
with the
him
Cardinals last couple of years, but now his
Bear.
first season with Tampa, got traded from the
The
Cardinals.
Bear was given to
had a really hot start to the year. Was hitting .311.
The Bear was given to
in early
Ozuna
May,
from
but
Snit.
has faded a little
I
bit
didn't hear him
since
say
then.
that. They called it Snit Bear. I
He
heard
did
him
have
say
2 hits and an RBI
Little Bear.
yesterday. He buries this foul.
I could be mistaken too, but I thought that's what I heard.
And his older
Yes, he
brother,
did,
speaking
Gene.
of brother connections, you've got Josh Lowe.
Now he just needs the supporting cast to finish
with
the
Richie
day out for
Palacios,
him.
his brother Josh, with the Pirates, currently in AAA, but played in the majors last year. That is painted. What a beautiful
Got
pitch.
him.
Bummer. Palacios headed back to the dugout.
All right, Dumber.
Right on the corner here too. Man, it's such a tough AB.
That's
lefty,
good. I
lefty.
like seeing
Look where he's delivering the ball, and it kind of stays
make
on that
me eat
plane
crow.
right at the bottom part of the zone.
Well, that's
Beautiful
what I
pitch.
expect. When I give you guys shit, I expect you to make me eat crow. Come on, baby. Down and dirty. Ball
quite
one.
a bit on the last road trip with Aaron Bummer talking about
All right,
his
so we
fellow
got Policius.
Nebraska graduate Spencer Schwellenbach. And Aaron Bummer's
I'll
got
just
a great
change them.
personality,
It says
dry sense
Rosario.
of humor, hysterical guy. He's been a great
Rosario's
addition
1
to the
for
team.
2 today with a 296 average, a .728 OPS with 2 home runs.
There's Spencer talking with Hurston Waldrop, the young Bucks, the rookies. Inside, so 4 straight balls to Ahmed Rosario. Quick message now from Delta.
From Braves country to the world.
That could very well be.
Delta, official
Shane
airline
very
of the
well could
Atlanta
be.
Braves.
You know, a lot of these guys, they get superstitious like that, you know?
Alex Jackson, who was the starting catcher last night, will pinch hit here for fellow catcher Ben Rortvedt.
Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum.
Rortvedt was 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. But you look at the bottom right of your screen, you see the numbers for Jackson.
Right, painted the bottom left corner. So 0-1 the count. Alex Jackson.
On May the 3rd.
It's like this season a .75.
They're looking for production anywhere right now offensively.
And a .289 OPS. A .075 batting average.
Last year averaged 5.3 runs a game, which was top 6 in Major League Baseball. This year they're below 4 runs a game. They've kind of gone in the other direction.
Hey, we've seen it. We've seen Marcel and Money Mike last season start out with that kind of batting average. We were 40 or 50 days into the season before they turned things around, or at least Michael. I think Marcel, he started turning things around a little bit sooner than Michael did.
Look out over there in that Braves dugout. Sal Fasano.
Look at him now.
Out of the way.
Oh, he's playing phenomenal ball.
Moved a little quicker than Derek Schiller.
Remember, head on over to MLB.com, guys. Get your All-Star votes in.
Look at Sal.
Be sure to vote for our guys.
Barehanded knocking that down, protecting everybody.
He was a catcher, right?
Yes. Swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss.
And a nasty one to take.
Got him with a nasty 83-mile-an-hour sweeper. So that is 2 outs.
A great selection after those 2
runner on
receivers kind of
first.
running away. And Jackson saw that all night from Chris Sale yesterday.
And he struggled yesterday.
And he got it today.
Struggles with it here this afternoon. Stay tuned for the stretch, fueled by Georgia Natural Gas. After one more out. Trevor Nick.
Yeah, look at him out there.
Trevor fills out
Big
the
workout
polo
today,
nicely.
riding the horses, guys.
Yeah.
If they stay with the stretch,
Birdie kind of hammered him.
Without going to commercial, we'll stay with it as well.
You can't come back and birdie, though. You just got to let that lie. You got to wear it.
Talk about Tampa with their offense. They've been out homer.
Again, remember everybody.
This year.
Somebody came in, and I don't know who it is, and I can't see the scroll. There you go, beautiful. That's out number 3. 3 Ks. This kid Bummer come in here and made me eat my words. That's what I want to see. Good job, Bummer.
The stretch
You
is
pull
fueled
the
by
dumber
Georgia
Bummer.
Natural Gas. Live the greener life with G&G.
But somebody come in and called that the Braves are going to win 7-1. If the Braves in fact do, they went to commercial. If in fact the Braves do pull it off 7-1, we're going to do a short game key giveaway at the end of the stream, or 2.
That dude is swinging the bat really,
now they're
really well
back
right now,
to
hitting
the
the ball
stretch.
extremely hard. Marcell Ozuna, he just continues to do great things. 20th home run for him, 423 feet.
Welcome in, everybody. Appreciate you stopping in. If you're now just joining us, we are in the bottom seventh. Heading to the bottom of the seventh with a 5-1 lead from the Atlanta Braves over the Tampa Bay.
Olsen as well, home run for him, his 11th of the day. I mentioned his power.
The Rays have one hit with
and we've seen that recently as well.
or,
So these
one
guys
run
put some
with
good
3
swings on the
hits
ball,
today.
hard hit balls,
The
and those
Braves
hard hit
have
balls are traveling
5
over the
runs,
fence,
and they've been
and that's
able
what
to
you
get
want to
balls
see.
StatCast 3D finally
6
showing us
times.
that the EV and barrel rate and launch angle finally marrying up with the
Awesome.
results as this
Okay.
Braves offense has
I
been
didn't see
looking
that.
good. We're
Thank
hoping
you.
for some more
Thank you, David.
after a quick word from our friends over at
Thank
Georgia
you, Landy,
Natural
for bringing that
Gas.
to my attention.
When
I
it
didn't,
comes to
I
natural
didn't see
gas
that
in
he
Georgia,
posted it.
G&G leads the league. We keep it simple with great rates that save you money. We even make it easy to reduce your carbon footprint with greener life. Sign up in minutes at
Okay,
GNG.com.
question for you guys.
It's that simple.
It's a design question. For the streams that I do not have a
coming in
co-host,
that 5th, where the Braves had 3 homers.
And we had some aggressive.
you guys
kids on
think
the
maybe I
Cracker
should
Jacks
do
today.
Yeah, some fighters down there.
where it says the
God,
C
a
Sports
little
Network
thing
up there? It'd be where
It's
Matt
like
would,
when you go
would
to the
normally
same pond
sit.
and the fish know when
But
you show up.
it would be
Now they're swarming
a
around.
lot. The live chat happening. What do you think? What do you guys think about that?
Oh, such a fun tradition here in the booth. Back to the top of the order. Kelnick started that home run barrage in the 5th with a 2-run shot.
Should we put
New
the chat
pitcher is
in the live
Clevenger
stream?
on here, the lefty for Tampa Bay.
It's a pretty good season down there for Kevin Cash in the pen.
They've just got to get some of their starters healthy. But Shane McClanahan out for the year. Springs out. Drew Rasmussen out. Been a tough go as far as the pitching is concerned for the Tampa Bay Rays.
On to the count.
Remember, Jackson also pinch hit for Rortvedt, so he
Hey,
stays
Kenneth,
in as the
welcome in.
catcher to complete the battery.
Welcome in, Tim. Don't think so? Okay.
Jared held up. David Rackley agrees. And the 1-2
Just a
for
question.
Clevenger, and Kelnick fouls it away sharply.
I'm not quite sure. I want to put something in there. Something that's interactive, that moves.
Kelnick first game hitting leadoff for Atlanta. Results
don't
pretty
know
good.
yet.
Yeah, I was going to say, taking some good hacks here on the lefty-lefty matchup.
Good hack out to left field. Palacios.
That is out to left field on the track. Caught out number 1.
One away. Fans suit up for the summer at MLBshop.com. Jerseys, caps, t-shirts, collectibles, largest selection of official gear for your Atlanta Braves at MLBshop.com.
All right, here comes Ozzy. Batting from
Also
the
wanna give a
right-handed
shout
position.
out. We got a lot of great people on this crew, but the people out in the elements today, some of those camera operators, Chris Calloway, Al Eastman, Frankie Reeves, Jeff Adams, Larry French, Devin Eggleston, Jeff Barley, Hamilton Letts, Chris Cumby, you guys, phenomenal. Doing everything beautifully through the 95+ degree temperatures here today.
Gamers.
And we really appreciate their work. There's no question about it.
Sorry about that.
There really are Georgia Natural Gas Green Light.
No,
players.
lady,
But since
I
we
was
can't make
saying
it about
for
the photographers, we'll make it
when
about
I don't
ourselves.
have a
Yeah, why
co-host,
not? See that first.
I'd like to get something in there instead
American
of
League
just
teams this year.
just
7
the
extra
logo.
base hits in the 11 games. And he's got a baby bear.
I also
told
thought
you,
of
it's
maybe
not
letting
only
it
my
do
day, I
like
think it's gonna make my entire
a horizontal
Snip
scroller
I think
of
that
upcoming
the story with that bear is going to grow
upcoming
and grow and
streams
grow.
or content coming out, possibly.
Now the nickname for Drew Jenkins in our truck is Tear Bear.
Yeah.
So we got Tear Bear and Snit Bear, and the Big Bear. You're sensing a
Let it
thing.
horizontally scroll like top donors.
They were serving salmon in the booth today, which you told me I couldn't eat because
like
you were worried you were going to lose me in the 3rd inning.
There's so many cool, pretty cool plugins out there.
It's not a good idea.
haven't
2:30
really
in
messed
the
with
afternoon when
anything.
it's 96 degrees.
That's fair. That's fair.
You know,
I need to
I
get
just
the
wanted to
streamer
take care
bot
of you so I
figured
didn't have to
out.
do the game by myself.
Well, but the folks would really enjoy that, I think. I would like to hear that myself. Birdie would have stayed up here with you.
It's a good point.
Well, 1-2 in the count to Marcell Ozuna.
Well, Ozuna a little dip.
Gonna be a chopper down the line. That's gonna be fair.
Oh, Marcell Ozuna's living right.
Yes.
A 70-foot screamer down the third base line. Little Bear looking on.
He hit that like the
Yep, see Little Bear. Little Bear looking on.
Magnum and the Braves ground
70 feet.
That's
the
when you know
pitcher,
you're having an unbelievable year.
let it roll. He kept watching it, and it just rolled down the
wheels
line.
too. They waited.
Angles
they waited.
Back. Boom.
And that will bring
All
up
right, Big O, Matt Olson.
one on with 2 outs here in the 7th.
When you're hot, you're hot.
Yeah, now a 3-hit game for Marcell Ozuna. And he needs some help from Tom Goodwin putting on the batting glove or the oven mitts.
Down in the dirt, so ball one.
Time
Count
for
is
our high
even.
standards brought to you by La Legionera. Last 3 weeks. This is what we talked about yesterday, Frenchie. 9-game hitting streak, 324 batting average.
Yeah, it's again, he's got it going. You're starting to see Riley get it going a little bit, so you're hoping that that continues to carry up until the All-Star break. You get on a nice little run.
Matt with the solo homer back in the 5th. That capped off the 5-run frame. Fouls it off the end of the
Ball,
bat.
so 1-2 to count. Count to stay the same, so we'll do it again.
Keep showing it.
Actually,
and Olsen stays high.
there you go, Matt. That's what I'm talking about. A base hit out there.
Couple of hits today.
That'll bring Bear to second. So we got 2 outs. Runners on first and second.
All right, now
We
my
got Austin Riley heading
to
to the
click here.
plate.
As you see, throws a hanging curveball to Matt. Does a great job.
It's Riley's turn to hit one.
It's time for Riley.
Oh,
to
it's Riley's
do
turn to
the
put one.
right here, BG.
Your Potawatomi picked to click.
Yep.
Who had the homer and 3 hits yesterday. Does have 2 walks today and a fly out.
Come on, Riley.
Hits this one.
There it goes! It is back! It is deep! It is gone! Three-run homer! The Braves are back, baby! Get that monkey off our back! Beautiful, beautiful!
Looks a lot better when I'm not in the camera shot.
Beautiful! There you have it,
So
Braves
good to
fans.
see.
Now lead 8-1 in the top of the bottom
And I
of the
don't want to
7th.
overlook as silly
2
as it may
outs.
seem the 2 walks today.
Adam
He's
Duvall
seeing
up
the
the
ball
bat.
so much better
Duvall,
than Austin Riley.
Mr. Duvey, 0 for 3 on the day, unfortunately. Now it's time to get the bat, baby. Come on,
So that
bats
is now
are hot.
6 runs driven in this series. A double and 2 homers
Come
for
on.
the Braves third baseman.
Gonna have to think hard tonight. if I
Sprinkle
triple
some
down
of that
tomorrow.
juice on his bat, baby.
Well, you can think
it
about
is Father's Day.
Yeah.
Told you, I called it.
I was going to say, you
It
probably
was
shouldn't go to Vegas, by the
MVP's
way.
time.
Father's Day tomorrow.
3-run blast.
Be back by the morning.
It's a long flight, yeah, just doing the math. Yeah.
The fat man danced again.
Duvall awaiting a 3-0 pitch here with 2 outs in the 7th.
All right, that's going to be ball
So
4.
to Duvall, and now Murphy will bat.
A 2-out walk.
This is a 2023 stat. I mean, it's from this.
Sorry
series,
for
but
getting
it's
so
from
excited, guys, but
2023. Atlanta against the
we
Rays here
need
so far.
these
The last
wins.
10
We have
runs
not
against the
been
Rays,
able
all
to
with
be
2 outs and
consistent.
all on home
Our
runs.
guys they're starting to pick up. They're starting to hit that ball again.
Of course, that dates back to yesterday. And now Jackson's going to go out and talk to Clevenger here.
Yeah, like you said, it just, these type games, the last 3, man. It
Welcome
helps you
in,
just
guys.
Relax. Everybody
Welcome
take a
in.
deep breath a little
Hey,
bit.
if you haven't
Slowly
done
you're
so
coming
yet,
into the
be sure to
clubhouse.
smash that thumbs
You're
up,
not
man.
listening to everybody talk about
Love
how
having
bad
you
the offense
stop
is,
by.
at least at this point. Again, too, I think
Maybe I'll talk
for me,
straight
it's
a
the
little
power
better.
that we're seeing. That's one thing that this
Still
team
all
has been
psyched
known
up
for.
for that.
I get you're going to get
Man.
some hits here and there, but when you think about Marcel, Riley,
we
Olsen, these
got
are guys
Mr.
you
Maverick.
think about driving the ball in the gap. And as much as I love Riley's home run yesterday, it was on a spinner, kind of backed up. Right there, that's the one, man. Fastball, he didn't try to pull it. Drove it right into our bullpen. That's when you know you're staying through the ball and you're in a good spot. Same thing with the Zunas home run today.
And I remember how many times you talked about that with Marcel last year when he got going in May, when he really started to hit the ball to right center, and everything turned around for him.
I remember when I was young, me, B-Mac, some of us, Kelly Johnson, used to sit around and Chipper, we'd try to pull the ball. Chipper would be like, base hit the other way is the same as it is to left field, to pull field. And the more you realize that, the more you can see the ball deeper. You're not trying to go out and get it.
Sorry about that. That was Mr. Maverick.
Well, the at-bat keeps going there. Cutter inside corner. Full count now to Murphy.
Said he's on his way back.
Yeah, Chipper's got some wisdom
Back
with
home,
hitting, right?
they're going out to dinner or something.
Yeah, he can be sarcastic about it, too.
That makes it fun, though.
Chicken in the oven.
That one gets by Sean Murphy. And that will do it here in the 7th. But the Braves add
that's
on
gonna end the
8-1. All 8 runs via the homer today for Atlanta. This one a Frenchie special and a Pierce Johnson grab. 8-1.
Okay, Gene. Gotcha, brother. Appreciate it. Ah, the woke smoker. Thank you for that subscribe. Certainly appreciate it. That is who gave us that subscribe earlier. Oh, thank you for the sub. I don't know if I'll give it a minute or so, see if the interactive picks it up. I don't know when you just subscribed. Thank you very much. All right, back to Truist.
Feast, 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 feast. The Mr. Beast box, only at Zaxby's.
And Pierce Johnson, who made the catch in the bullpen on the Riley homer, comes in here for the 8th inning. That's a pretty good grab, by the way, by Pierce.
Yeah, he timed it perfect.
All right, we got Pierce Johnson pitching for the Braves.
So the Braves 6 runs the final game in the win in Baltimore. 7 yesterday, now 8 here today. First time the Braves have scored 6 or more in 3 straight games since mid-April.
Oh.
As that offense continues to come back to life here for these Bravos.
All right, so 1-2 the count. We got Yandy Diaz, who's 0 for 3 on the day with a .256 batting average.
Top of the order, Yandy
.672 OPS with
Diaz
4
reaches
home
for
runs.
it and is able
That's
to
going to
sneak
be
it
a
through the
base
right
hit,
side
so
for
we're going to have a leadoff single. Yeah, I'm sure he probably did.
Good piece of hit there. It's a tough pitch.
First hit today for Diaz, second of the series. And now Brandon Lau. Lau puts it in the air out towards
Lau
Kelnick.
puts it out to center. Kelnick under it on the track. Got it.
Same spot. Tagging
They're
Diaz
try.
will go to second.
Diaz goes to second. Easily in there.
Quick message
so
now
we sacrifice
from
base for the hit.
The 2024 Chevy Trax, starting at $21,495. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
Yeah, he did,
Proud
didn't he?
partner of the Atlanta Braves.
Remember, everybody, if you're just now joining us, tap that thumbs up for us.
6 shades on today.
We certainly appreciate it. We got a 30
he
like
can
goal
pull
we're
off
trying
those
to reach
glasses
tonight.
well, and he does it frequently.
I don't know why he's standing next to Eddie.
What do you got to say about Eddie, Frenchie?
Just any chance I get to rag him a little bit.
Oh, thank you so much for that sub.
He says people's names and
guys
acts
are awesome.
like he's not around them and he's not
I'll
saying
get
it's
that
hysterical.
updated here.
I watched him do it to you last year.
So good.
Automated hasn't gone off. So.
To me, my rookie year, he was on the team in 05 still, and he did it to me during BP out there. And
there we go. We have it updated. Thank you so much for those subs.
He's so good at it. He's gotten umpires.
We are at 22 likes.
Very talented. It's a strange talent, but it's a
good
good
one. And we reached
one.
30. We have a 30 like goal set.
0-2 pitch from Pierce Johnson. So on the last road trip, there was a
Johnson
reporter,
high and
know what her
outside,
name
so
was.
ball
We'll say
one.
it's Amanda.
We have one
But
out.
he
We
kept
got the
saying
runner
her
on
name
second,
and
top
acting
of
like
the
it was
eighth.
coming from the stands and then looking away.
Atlanta Braves
She
are
was
leading
so mad. She
8-1
was so
over the Tampa Bay
confused.
What I'm saying, it's
Braves.
unbelievable how he
We
could
already
do it.
lead the
And everybody
series.
was cracking up laughing. Then finally we
Took
told her,
last
hey,
night's
it's Eddie
game
Ford.
7-2.
Ground ball, Ozzy's up the middle to grab it.
Ozzy has it over to first, out number 2, but the runner will advance.
Diaz to third.
Remember, everybody,
Josh Lowe, who had the
if the
RBI
Braves
back
can
in the
hold
first
on,
inning, and that is still the
take
only
this
run
win,
for the Rays.
that is 2 games
Does
out
have
of
a
the
chance
3
to
that
drive
we
in
need
another
for
here
the,
with Diaz
for
down
the
at
chat
third.
vote celebration and for a golden broom.
So we
If
talked
the
about
Braves
he and his
sweep 'em,
brother
we
Nathaniel
get the
from
golden
here.
broom
His parents
celebration.
were
And
also
if
athletes.
the
His dad, David,
chat
was a
gets
very
it
good
right,
pitcher in high school, and he actually committed
this
to play
game and the
baseball
next,
and
we
football
get
at
another
Vanderbilt.
celebration, and we know I love
But then
to
an
give things
opportunity
away.
to go to the U.S. Naval Academy arose, and his dad, David, went there. So he played linebacker for the Navy football team, pitched for the baseball team, and was actually drafted by the Mariners. But instead, his father became a pilot in the Navy. Appreciate his father and the service to our country, that's for certain. But the mom was also a very good athlete in her own right. Now you can see it in the 2 kids here, Nathaniel and Josh. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two down, 2-2 pitch. Got him.
Down and
The
got him
curveball
swinging.
for Pierce Johnson.
That's going to take care of it.
Josh Lowe and Tampa
We're heading to the
Bay
bottom
in
of the 8th.
Things are rolling in.
Remember, get your votes in. We're going to pull the chat down after the 8th. What's going on with the interactive? First of all, how the hell did he go to the Philly game? Sorry about that, guys. I really don't know why I did that. We just got to make sure the interactive isn't acting up. If it does, at any point, if the 3D interactive stops working, guys, we'll be going back to the old school ESPN interactive. So we'll be good. Back to Truist Park.
Back to Atlanta, 8-1 as we head to the bottom of the 8th, and it's time for Xfinity game break. You're at home wondering, what's it take to play in the big leagues, Brandon, right? So here is Braves president Derek Schiller. You can see, I mean, gets out of the way quick, scared of the ball. You can see he wanted no part of that. And now we're going to let you see Sal Fasano, big league catcher, big tough guy.
We should have Orlando Arcia at bat.
Not a big deal. So
Moreno will be
really
on
just
deck.
Showing you the difference
Keldon,
in big leaguers
batting
and
third in the hole.
presidents.
Yeah, well, Derek Schiller was a good hockey player in high school. If that was a puck, maybe he catches it, but baseball got out of the way. Sal Fasano, not phased. We've all been given our pink slip, by the way.
I think Derek just walked back, so.
Yeah, he just came back to
he hadn't seen it yet because he'd have looked up here and let us know.
Synced up again, guys.
He and Mike Plant just sat down in 1A and 1B down there. Ground ball off the bat of Orlando.
Orlando ground balls over the shortstop.
Throws
Throws
it
it
to
first,
credit.
out
He
number
didn't move.
one,
He
and it is
stonewalled
now
him.
synced again.
You know, Mike never moved.
I think his phone's blowing up right now.
Yeah, I'm sure someone's telling him. He'll be all right. He'll bounce back.
Let's see his face. Now on to Laureano. Laureano gave the ball to Rydback in the 6th inning, just missing a homer out and left, but Palacios made a great play to rob him at the wall.
Oh, you guys seen that too? Okay. Yeah, it was the Phillies. I didn't touch nothing. I didn't do it.
That look right there kind of tells everything about where the Rays are right now.
I just got a chance to look at your guys' chat.
Yeah, it's been a struggle, and especially as of late. They've just won 2 of their last 8. Laureano turns on this, sends it foul. And again, that AL East is so good. They look up at 33 and 37 right now. Not a terrible record, but that's last place and already 16 games back in that division. Derek's looking back up at us. Fairbanks out of the bullpen, throwing his 6th pitch of this half inning, and he misses high.
Well, you know, when you think about today's game too, it changed so quick.
All right, Gino.
Yeah, they're one strike away from going to the 6th inning, up 1-0. Instead, about 12 pitches later, it's 5-1.
Hit hard, and there's the
That's going to be a base hit, so 1 out single.
Atlanta Braves uniform. Solid single to left here in the 8th inning.
Yeah, he deserved a hit. He's had some good at-bats today. You said got robbed last time.
They've already taught him that that's the thing. Hands above the heads, fingers clasped to say together, family.
Okay, you know what? I asked that question earlier in the season. What that meant that they were doing. There you have it. It means together, family.
Kelnick
with a base hit right up the right center.
Head to third.
Laureano to third, so we have runners on the corners. One out.
Yeah, it looks pretty comfortable, doesn't he?
Remember, stick around after the game is over.
Fastball down the zone, turns on it.
Since
and now Ozzie Albies.
If the Braves don't give up any more runs,
softly out towards Palacios,
and they win, I know
he's got it. Laureano.
I know Austin. Oh, here it comes. Scores another run. 9-1. That was a late run in.
And yeah, that reaction again from Kevin Cash just kind of been that type of a series.
All right, here comes Big Bear and Marcell Ozuna. Anyways, if they win and they don't give up any more runs, we're going to do a couple of game giveaways at the end of the
Marcell Ozuna's
so be
last
sure to
three
stick
at
around
bats.
for that if you're a PC game player.
That one found his bat again. This one is short. He's not going to beat.
Oh, they got him.
That will retire the
Got
side.
an end
Braves
day?
will look to polish it
All right,
off when we come.
boys and girls. So, with that said, I'm going to give you 30 seconds. If you haven't voted in the chat and you want to get your chat vote done, be sure to do that now. I'm going to be pulling that down. All right, here we go. We're going to pull the poll down. Thank you for everybody that participated tonight. We had 33 votes. 6% believe the Tampa Bay Rays were going to pull the win out, while 93% voted that the Atlanta Braves were going to pull the win. If they continue the way they are, it certainly looks like the Braves are on that way for a third game streak in a row. And they will have taken 2 of the 3, so we will have a series. And we'll be going for that sweep come tomorrow for Father's Day. What a great Father's Day gift, right? The boys come in tomorrow and sweep them. That'd be the perfect Father's Day gift. Loreno came in. I think it was Ozzie. Ozzie popped right out. I might be wrong about Ozzie pop flying. Somebody popped flight out and he ran in.
Buy rooms to go. Shop Hot Buys now and get red hot savings store-wide. And buy Racetrack, here with whatever gets you going. 4 homers by the Braves. Last time Atlanta did that, you have to go back to April 19th against Texas.
Yeah.
The bat's coming to life, 9-1. And as we go to the 9th, it'll be Ray
That's
Kerr
right.
for that Atlanta bullpen.
Ray Kerr will come in and try to finish the day off. Here we go, top of the 9th, last 3 outs.
Here. Back out on the bump.
And dealing to 5, 6, 7 in the order, starting with a Rosarena.
Going to start off way outside, ball 1.
Randy Rosarena 0 for 3 here this afternoon.
Remember, guys, get your likes and your subscribes in
He's a
before
guy
the
you
end of
could
the
see
stream.
getting shipped at the deadline somewhere, possibly.
5th season with the Rays, but still pretty young.
Hey, thank you
Just
so
turned
much for
29
that
back in
subscribe. I
February.
certainly appreciate it.
He gets a hold of this thing. and sends it about 3 rows deep.
That's gone.
Making it 9-2. Randy Arozarena with a solo
Okay,
shot.
so you know what, guys? Stick around regardless. At the end, it's Father's Day weekend. At the end, we're going to give away a couple games.
Average-wise, but still a lot of power.
Basically, what you'll need is the Steam game client. It's free to download, free to install, free to use.
Postseason monster.
I'll post a game key in the chat.
That's the spot right there.
Be the first to grab that game key, head over to your Steam game client, go to the redeem section, paste it in there and redeem it. You got to do it quick because it's 1 redeem per key. And if somebody else beats you to it, it's going to give you an error telling you that it's already been redeemed.
Is it his rookie season?
It is my way of saying thank you for all the support.
So he didn't even have enough service time in 2020 to lose his rookie status.
Without you guys,
and set a major league record in the postseason by hitting 10 homers that year. He was the ALCS MVP against Houston before Tampa Bay would lose to the Dodgers in the World Series. So then he came back in 2021 as the odds-on favorite to win.
So if I get a little quiet, I am actually getting the game keys.
20 homers and 20 stolen bases that year. 0-2 splitter misses here to Richie Palacios. I'm with you, though. I mean, Randy Arozarena's got a lot of baseball ahead of him, and
about 3 weeks, guys.
That's what I was going to
and
say.
I will
put attractive trade piece.
I will put up news about it in the community.
Fouled off by Palacios.
In about 3 weeks, we're going to be doing a live stream.
It's always funny because in Tampa, you really never know. They're never adding a whole lot.
With that giveaway. Oh, thank you.
Always kind of
Dolphins fan. I appreciate
wheeling and dealing.
For the giveaway, we're actually going to be giving away authentic MLB hat.
But the payroll's just so low. It's always they've got to try to do
you'll
a lot with
allowed
a little.
$50
It makes it
a
hard.
$50 spending limit, so you'll be able to choose from each of the different styles up to $50. You'll be allotted $10 for shipping.
Arozarena the homer, and
not only that,
Palacios
during that live stream, we'll be giving away some game keys and a few other digital stuff as well. But the big prize will be we're going to be handing out 1 MLB hat to one of you lucky viewers. And it's a hat of your choice up to a $50 spending. That should be in the next 3 weeks or so. Like I said, we'll be posting more news about it close to the end. There's a double play! 5-4-3 with 2 outs.
Even with Rosario's speed right there, ball sits so sharply, and look how fast Riley got rid of this ball. And gives a perfect throw to Ozzie.
Ray Kerr appreciates it, and the Rays are down to their final
Yes,
out.
we did. Just had another.
And Kerr lost control of that curveball as he pitches here to Alex Jackson. Tomorrow, 1:35 first pitch. Hurston Waldrop, second big league start against Zach Eflin of the Rays. As the Braves, barring something really odd,
hey, if you haven't done so yet, be sure to tap that.
Hurston in the middle of your screen.
Thumbs up for us. I'm trying to reach 30 likes for the stream. We got 32 people in here. Awesome. Appreciate you stopping in. It's been a really good game. I mean, the Braves didn't even put they didn't put their runs on until the 5th inning.
And a 4-pitch walk here to Jackson to extend the top of the 9th.
Come on, Kerr.
Now Rick Kranitz going to give Ray Kerr a quick word of encouragement. Tomorrow's going to be fun, though. Hurst and Waldrop, second start Frenchie, but also Father's Day here at the ballpark. Be a really cool day.
Yeah, happy Father's Day to you.
I do, Ralph.
Thanks.
Now it's going to take.
I don't even have a dog. But
it's going to take some things that
wishes.
need to happen.
Happy
You know,
Father's Day to
first
you.
of all, they need to start losing.
Children, right?
They need to lose to division rivals as well as
they come to the
other
ballpark
teams.
tomorrow.
And we need to start winning.
They'll melt.
We need to beat our. We need to beat our division rivals.
My little
when we
two
play
nephews.
Yeah, they melted.
James and Jack
they were melting
here today,
and they were melting an hour before the game.
Yeah. James held in there, but
I mean, think
Jackie,
about it. There's like 112 games left.
Little 3-year-old. So good to have them here today, though. Inside, missing to Jose Siri. They're coming back tomorrow, though.
Coming back for more.
Celebrate my brother Brett and him on Father's Day with his wife Tina. So
Well,
we'll
we
see how they
appreciate
handle the
that.
135 first
If
pitch.
you haven't done so yet, tap that thumbs up for us and subscribe to the channel. Love to have some new outlaws joining in on the fun.
Lined out to left.
Oh, that's going to be a drive out to left field.
Jose Siri. So 2 on, and the lineup card will flip over here for the Rays.
Yeah, and this is situation after that double play. The last thing
on wood.
your snit and cranny.
The Rays are a good team.
You want to do is even start warming.
They
somebody
can turn
up.
it on. Start putting some runs on.
Well, Iglesias
You got to
did
be
throw
careful with.
briefly to one
Looks
hitter
like
last
Iglesias
night.
is starting to warm up in the bullpen. Kerr could dig us a
Top of the
hole
order,
here.
Diaz. It's 9-2. Do you think they just give him one more hitter? Or do they? We'll see.
Usually, with your closer, you take it to the safe situation if that's who you're bringing in.
Down to the dirt, ball 2. I just don't think Kerr has been, you know, for being a closer like he's supposed to be, he's not done that great.
2 down, 2 on it, a 2-0 pitch from the southpaw. He's had a little bit of a
All
command
3.
issue here so far in this inning. 3-0. And 13 of the 20 pitches have been outside of the zone. That's on the corner.
There you go. And that's the key in a 9-2 game like this. Just like a Rosarena. Make them earn it. Make them swing it.
Three-one. And he walked him, left it upstairs.
Walked him, bases juiced.
So the bases will be loaded.
See that. I knew I shouldn't have said it. But hey, we're here to talk facts.
Well, take two
Kerr
more
has
guys
not been that great of a pitcher for the Braves.
to reach base to turn into
I
a safe
understand they got to
situation.
play him.
Rysel still loosening here just in case.
Oh, man.
Oh, what?
Strike on the corner.
Oh,
That's hard,
garbage,
right?
bro.
When you start getting erratic like that, it's tough sometimes for that umpire to lock back in.
Strike all day.
It should have been 0-1. Instead, 1-0 here to Brandon Lau, the second baseman. Swings through that curveball to even the count.
Can't screw that one up, because he swung and missed. So here we go. Top of the ninth, 2 outs. Bases loaded, 1-1 to count. Brandon Lau
and he was hit by a
0
pitch
for
as well
2 on the
by
day.
Morton. Line right
Big
field,
hit, line
but
drive
ahead of
down, foul ball.
it. And now the Rays down to their final strike.
Man, you're throwing them 3 curveballs now. I like the idea of trying to run one in there.
On their feet in Atlanta.
Come on, baby.
1-2.
Almost hit the batter with
Feeling
that
when
one.
you see that now, that's the only pitch he feels comfortable throwing over the plate.
2-2 the count.
2 down, 2 balls, 2 strikes in the air. This should do
That's
it.
going to be a fly ball out to left field. Duvall under it. There is the game. 9-2. Atlanta beats Tampa Bay. That is your final score.
9-2 victory for the Atlanta Braves.
Atlanta Braves will take the series. We'll come back tomorrow and try for a sweep.
Yeah, it started with a beautiful game by Charlie Morton pitch, and then, of course, that 5th inning with 2 outs, the 3 bombs and 4 hitters, Kelnick, Ozuna, and then, of course, Olsen. Just
beautiful.
Kind of kept it going, and then Riley again with his 2nd home run in 2 days back-to-back. And Little Bear, look at that, Little Bear's happy.
Little Bear put in some work this afternoon. Yep. So did the Big Bear.
Big Bear's always putting work.
Boy, he has been so steady and consistent.
So there you have it.
Back-to-back games for him and his
Your Atlanta Braves have done it.
6 runs.
They have beaten the Tampa Bay Rays 9-2.
9 today, and they'll go for the sweep tomorrow of the Rays. Thanks again to our entire crew, especially those out in the elements on a hot afternoon. We appreciate their work. Stay tuned.
All right, guys and gals, like I said, stick around if you're interested in trying for a game key. I'm gonna take the next few minutes, to respond to some of the chat, and then I'm gonna post up. I'll just post them in the chat. The game key. Be the first to grab it and claim it, and it's yours free for life. Matter of fact, Laney's niece grabs them all the time, so they can contest that this is real. They're real free games. All right, so with that said, let me get all right, so again, you're going to redeem this with the Steam game client. Okay, there you go. There is the first giveaway. Again, thank you everybody for participating in the stream tonight. I certainly appreciate all the subs, guys, and the likes. You guys have been very generous to me. I certainly appreciate it. And let me also remind you, I am partially monetized. I have to verify my address, evidently, with AdSense. So Google has paused my ability for memberships and whatnot. But if you'd like to help out, if you'd like to donate to the channel, you can find my Cash App link down in the bottom left-hand corner of the stream template. Anything that you'd like to send would certainly be great. It all gets cycled back into the channel anyways. All right, so there is the first one. All right. Looks like Gino's out. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. Have a wonderful night for the rest of you that have already left. I know it's a little late to tell you that. All right, so let me just grab one more here. And the last one for tonight. There you have it. Thank you very much, guys. Now, tomorrow, let me check the game time. I think it's a noon game, but I need to double check. Yeah, it's a 1:35 first pitch Eastern, so 12:35 Central first pitch. We'll be going live about 12:10. So we'll be live at 12:10 tomorrow. And then I did want to maybe look into doing a doubleheader. But it looks like the only late game they have is a 7:40 Eastern, which we could still make, but it's the Athletics and the Twins. So that's part of a doubleheader for them, evidently. Yeah. So we might not be able to do the doubleheader tomorrow. But we'll talk more about that then. All right, so guys, thank you everybody. Yeah, I gave away. Yeah, there should be 2 keys there, right? 1, 2. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, you have a good night too, Mark. Thank you. Kenneth, I'll be streaming tomorrow. I have decided he had something to do. Oh, yeah. All right. So it sounds good. So with that said, everybody, hey, thank you again from the deepest part of my heart. Thank you for all the subs, all the likes, and most of all, just your support, being here, hanging out, making the stream that much cooler. I applaud you. I thank you. And with that said, hey, I'm KGB for the C Sports Network, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, 12:35 Central first pitch. I'll be going live at 12:10 Central. All right, guys, see you then. Peace.